Of course I have. Done.
And we're back with the Scuffed Realtor. Nick.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
That thing is annoying.
How's a piece of scrimshaw?
Big bong rips, man.
Here's an old whale's tooth from the bottom of the ocean. Let me help you. Let me get that from you. These from Columbine. How are you? How's your week? Welcome to the Scuffed Realtor. We are having fun. This is going to be... I think I might be wrecked. Last week might be the one for a little bit. No show next week. The week after that, I got to figure out. Guys, I have Hans Luray coming on. Hans Luray, he's a TikTok and Instagram design guy. But when it comes to making the place look nice, quick, very, very smart, concise information, I like the guy the most. As far as delivery of information in the most prompt fashion, without the most like she shit or just opinions mixed in, where it's just basically information in the nice espresso level delivery system. He's got it in spades. That's who I tend to gravitate to try to bring you guys into sort of worlds that are like uncomfortable. That's even uncomfortable for me. So let's go have an uncomfortable show and talk about true design maxing and whatnot inside your home. Hans Luray, a guest on Scuffed Realtor. I'm announcing it in 2 weeks, July 7th.
Exciting.
And I'm going to be on the Dan Soder show soon thereafter. And other things. I'm going to New York tomorrow. Super exciting things going on in New York City.
Hitting up that club you always wanted to?
Yeah, Studio 54 and this other club, the Cum Club.
I heard you talking about it.
Yeah, it's all you can drink. I've been going to, I got about a couple of fun projects in a week in New York. But guys, we're going on tour. Dates below. Buy tickets now. They're in October. I do intend on selling out. All right. We got stand up first, Scuffed second. Bringing a squad with me for stand up. I'm going to put on a great stand up show for you for 20 some odd bucks. And we're going to give you a discount if you buy both shows. So San Diego, Ben Avery's coming. Los Angeles, I'm pretty sure I can get him again. So, and if not, it's going to be, maybe I'll get Devin. Maybe I'll get Jace. Maybe I'll get, who's our favorite?
Andy Kindler.
The best.
Aziz
Ansari.
We're getting him.
Jeff Dye's coming now. We'll see who we get. Maybe it'll be Jeff Dye. Maybe it'll be Annie Lederman. Maybe it'll be Maddie Smith. Who knows? Who's out there in LA? Maybe it'll be Andrew Santino. Fatty. Maybe it'll be Airsoft Fatty. Maybe it'll just be Charles.
Yeah.
And that would be fucking fine with me. That would be fantastic. I wish.
Maybe I'll crack out a little more Alex Bot. Maybe I'll come up with something. Have fun coasting with Alex Bot.
Yeah, guys, I want to sell out shows. I want to see what markets work for me, what markets don't. Virginia Beach clearly didn't work. It is what it is. Sometimes I suck. San Diego, Los Angeles, Fresno, Sacramento.
Virginia Beach is a bad place.
San Francisco, Eugene, Oregon, Portland, Oregon, Yakima, Washington, Tacoma, Washington, and Spokane, Washington, the month of October. Guys, let's sell out early. It's kind of a big deal for me if I sell out early. Please bring friends. The show's fun, I promise. I would rather die than not. I will cut my anus from my anus to my balls rather than give you a bad show. I will give birth to my whatever's behind my area. I will push out whatever's in there like a baby.
Gooch guillotine.
Yeah, gooch guillotine myself before I give you a bad show. All right. No Canada. I'll go to I'm going to do a Borderlands tour. I thought about that. Instead of going to Canada, I'll just run the entire northern border of the country. Guys, I'm not getting I'm not going to Canada. Fuck that. I'm not getting arrested. Trust me.
It just sucks in general. Just
yeah, it does.
The infrastructure. Roads,
guys,
the temperament,
guys, always
general competence.
Thank you, Carlito, get in touch with me. I got to talk to you about something. Hit me up. Guys, the tour's on. We appreciate your patronage. New things. I'll be totally straight with you. Guys, made a little bit of money a couple of weeks ago. Went full ham on rugs. Okay, I sold a shitload of rugs. I got a bag, and then I went and spent the bag immediately on new shit. The new shit that I have on rugs is the next coming couple. I think some of the shit but literally, truly, the best. A lot. I spent a lot of money on good shit. Okay, and It's all I ever wanted was the dopest shit. This sold immediately. I knew that would. This is on these Tulus. These Turkish Tulu rugs are fire. You'll never see it again. I want to get you the dope shit. Okay. These are incredible. All right. I want the stuff that looks incredible in your house. Trendy as shit. Right. Shop ABC Carpet and Home. Shop the other guys. Then shop me. Let's go. Let's make it happen. I appreciate your patrons. We're selling a fuckload of rugs. It is what it is. Whoop. Surprise things going on. For those of you who are new here, guys, hopefully we can eat some cancer for you, solve some things in your house. We should shut down either. Oh, damn.
Aye. We do have to shut it down.
Do we have to shut them down? I mean,
shut it down.
Shut it down.
It's been shut down.
Guys, no, nothing happened in Canada. We're just not going to jail. You guys, I know you guys are itching to throw an American in jail. If Ben Bankus is getting canceled, we'd get shot.
Also, I just generally don't like the place.
Yeah. Also, not a well-built place. We did have a good time. We did have a good time.
We had a good time. The people are good.
I know. The rest of
the infrastructure.
The infrastructure, the comedy clubs are all
questionable.
Yeah. We got searched at the border in and out. We don't smoke weed or anything. It's just annoying. It's very annoying. And look, it's just that if dudes are getting their shows canceled and people are showing up for guys like Ben, then I'm just being straight with you. I'm not getting, no, thank you. I have kids. I'm all set. Yeah, right.
Want some super chats?
I will. I know. No, everyone's getting, but nothing. You're right. Nothing happens. I truly just don't want to go there. That's just the truth. I would rather have you guys come to the United States and realize that it's great here, and then just set up shop here.
We don't want to get canceled.
Yeah, I want to say that.
The truth is kind of.
I just don't want to go. I just don't want to go.
But also the other thing.
Yeah, I'll go like with other people. I'll go tour with I'll go open up for fucking Sam Talent or Tim Dillon or something like that out there. But I'm not doing it. It is what it is. But nothing malicious. Just that. But you guys can come to the United States, realize that it's great, and then just live here forever. Just stay. We'd love to have you. Canadian migration.
They'll put like a microphone in like a walk-in fridge and be like, "We got a comedy club."
Yeah,
you're coming to the comedy club.
Check this out. Right? Yeah. Oh, and then you have there's like the best. One of the best one was the Newfoundland Club in Canada.
Oh,
that was the best. That was my favorite Newfoundland club.
Let me switch over to the main view. We'll be right back. Sorry, quick break.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Newfoundland Club. Where was that? That was in Ottawa? No, in Canada. Newfoundland Club.
Purple Dog was there.
Yeah, what the hell? Anybody remember Purple Dog was there? Anyway.
Purple Dog, where are you?
Yeah, anyway, who gives a shit? But there was like a men's club that was awesome that we did in Canada. The stage was awesome. The guy had his beers all lined up. Love that.
I have some super chats for you.
Yeah, female cop. I did see that. That's interesting. The Montreal female cop did exactly what Sam said she was going to do. That's incredible. All right, yeah, hit me.
Ricky Humda. Nikki, baby, I love you. Third boy due in September. Need a bigger ride. Minivans don't bother me. 60 miles round trip a day commute in a 17 Ford Escape now. 100,000 plus miles. Tell me what to do.
Get a Toyota Sienna. A used Toyota Sienna with an extended warranty, please. Highly used is okay. It truly doesn't matter. Get a 2012 and drive it. You're going to be going through so many. They're really bad on tires, just a heads up. And someone told me you can't beat it with Michelin's, and it's literally like cheap tires only because you roast through them. That is a friend who drives, he's a 22,000 mile a year Sienna driver, told me that the tire wear is unbelievable, and he's a very frugal friend of mine. You can get a non-loaded mid-teens 2011 to 2016 Sienna. Same thing. It's just going to be, the price is going to be completely washed out, and I would get into that as fast as possible. Any Sienna. The Sienna for the all-wheel drive if you have a climb. If you don't, the Honda Odyssey is just as acceptable. I would take a Sienna 10 times over the Odyssey, just because of the reliability is unbelievable. That's the one, man. That's the whip.
More super chats. Zah. Hey guys, big fan. Is a duplex or triplex a good idea for a first home? I'd live in one unit and rent the other units out, subsidizing the property. Never owned a property before. Good or bad idea? $110,000 cash to work with.
Yeah, I mean, it is if you feel like being, it's tough as a young guy collecting rent, you know, people. So I would stay third party on it. I would have a, you know, almost have like an adult administer the paperwork. The lease has to be this thick. Good luck collecting rent. Make sure your leases are ironclad. You know, your rules are set in place. A lot of the rules and the laws and legislations in certain states are set to really jam the landlord. So set your rent expectations to, you know, believable and accomplishable levels, and the renters and tenant expectations to, you know, what style of landlord are you? Are you here's something decent, don't fuck with me, don't call me, leave me alone forever, you got cheap rent? Or are you, I'm really expensive but I fix everything and your shit's always plowed? So there's two schools to that. The guys who I see make the most money are borderline slumlords that keep people quiet enough. I mean, it's just the truth. That's why I don't like doing it. I don't feel like dealing with either of it. I tried it when I was a kid, and my friends made a bunch of money. It's not an accomplishable thing because the cash flow perspective of it was really attractive to a lot of third-party absentee landlords and investors that bought and gobbled up pretty much everywhere. So I don't know what zip code you're in. I don't know what part of the world you're in. It doesn't make sense in about 80% of the United States right now. Duplexes don't necessarily cash flow. It is a good subsidiary. They do have their place. You know, a duplex master plan is always condo conversion, separate utilities, split to condos, and then sell off when you're older. They're a great position for divorcees and elderly retirees, etc. But they typically have to be in vacation land, lake spots, down city, walkable areas. Rural duplexes do not perform, just a heads up. Rural and like suburban, like the suburbs, the duplexes don't perform as well. They only do when a divorced dad has to stay next to his kids, because obviously the court ruled in favor of the mom, no matter what the situation was. 90% of males are homeless. Prisons are actually, males are raped more in this country than anything else. Just the stats are all there.
Stats, yeah, I've been there.
Sorry, so MGTOW.
In that.
Yeah.
I got the Booper 8988. It's me, the autistic man with the 80s contemporary in New Hampshire.
Sick.
I want to hang a large silk Tabriz rug on a wall in a room with cathedral ceilings. Do I have donkey brains?
Yeah.
Bought multiple rugs from Shamanic's house. Where else can I look?
Appreciate it. Go to Peter Pap. Look up Peter Pap rugs. Go in. He's got the best rugs in the world. He's literally one of the biggest dealers in the world. He's right in New Hampshire. Peter Pap rugs. He's the rug guy on American Antiques Roadshow. He gives speeches on them. Not cheap, but his stuff is the best of the best. Go there and check him out. Tell him Nick sent you if you want to go there. Hanging rugs on walls is ass, though. I love rugs. I'm not hanging them on walls. I'm not. That's very fucking Egyptian fucking wealth guy. Like, look at my beautiful wife. She is so pretty. She has black curly hair with very hard hairspray.
Hookah bar vibes.
Yeah, it gives me hookah shit. That gives me
All right.
Prince Basmani.
Just repack the meat, brother.
Yeah, just okay. You're a spy. Oh, you're a prince, right? You guys confuse prince and mayor a lot, don't
Blueberry
you?
meat, please.
You
You know they call it meat?
What?
You ever been to a hookah bar?
Oh yeah,
They call it shit in there. They call it meat. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure.
Jesus Christ.
Chat, am I correct on that?
Yeah.
Let me get some raspberry meat in there.
Ugh. Yeah, now I'm all set. I am a prince. All right, first house of the night.
All right.
All right, we'll jump right into it. It's 380 South Petunia Road, Wytheville, Virginia. Are those? How are we doing? Good. We're going to close them early.
Well, they're closed.
We got a lot of shit going on tomorrow.
From Casserole, please take a look at our first house and tell me how we did. Got 2 kids and 1 on the way. How can we make the landscape and outside look better? Love the show. Bring Chris Lynch back. Hey.
Gotcha. Great house, American craftsman style.
Over here.
Really got you good on that one.
Well, I get it.
Yeah. Well, I get it. Eat-in kitchen. Don't designate a dining room. I wouldn't do that, right? So let's make sure we eat over here, right? Nice family table. You're gonna need a little bit more food storage than you have, so let's move this out of the kitchen. Let's get that somewhere a little bit better. All right, we're gonna need 3 bedrooms. All right, so you're gonna need all the goddamn space in the world. Perhaps a laundry chute. Wow, outdoor. Is that a crawl space? What do we got? Okay. I like the garden. I like the outdoor area. I like this area. Do you have a basement? Do you have a full basement? I want to see. You're going to need every square foot you can get. Basement, exterior, entry, unfinished basement funding. Okay, so if there's not a floor and you have a dirt basement, pour a floor and get a basement down there. If nothing, get it for just the laundry room. Just because you need the 1,000 square feet upstairs for the wife and kids. So, laundry chute from the bathroom, cut a hole in the floor, right to a perfectly dried laundry room in the basement, right? Even though your wife's going to kick my ass for saying that, because she's going to be like, God damn it. Eat-in kitchen, right? Every spot used. What's through this door? And that door shouldn't be solid. You're going to need food pantry storage, so get ready to start buying some cabinets, maybe even rejiggering the entire kitchen. So what I would probably do is, once this is gone, stove here, hood here, food pantry cabinet, floor to ceiling on this side, food pantry cabinets on this way. Yeah, there's just not enough storage for a three-kid family. Outdoor space is your best friend, right? You have no closets, so get ready to be buying some. Closets are fine there. Get some closet guts. You're going to need to optimize your storage as much as possible. When you don't have a gigantic room, get ready to, closet guts are on sale at Container Store. You know where else they're on sale? Facebook Marketplace for $100, okay? The cheapest, you can find these things for almost free. You need as much compartmentalization as possible in your closets when your house is this size, just a heads up. And if not, you're going to need tall furniture, floor to ceiling storage, and things like that. Storage is going to become a commodity. Exterior space is your best friend right now. This tree is eating up a lot of your way. This path is ass. All right. This is cool. This like lower entry is cool. This could also be not necessarily living space, but utilized space for. Don't make it a workshop. Don't make it storage. Don't make this. I would honestly, if I were you, I would probably make this a glass door of some sort. And utilize this as you're not going to park your cars in here. I would just use this as chill area, pour a concrete slab, get a drain in here because the water will run over here. But basically use this as a lower chilling area of some sorts, crafting area, something that you can use where you don't have to lose space upstairs. That's probably what I would do. This wall is falling down, so get ready to replace that. You can do it with boulders and a friend with an excavator. That's the cheapest way to do it, right? You tear this down, you push this over with a small mini excavator, then you grab a truck full of boulders for $300, and you start to tuck them in, peel this back, tuck them in, give yourself a little extra space. If you are able to open this up a little bit, let's open this up to here, bring the rocks from here to here to give yourself a little bit more of a, for lack of a better term, a patio area out here. But if this area was a patio and chill area with an outdoor entertaining space, you'd be pretty happy that you had an extra 1,200 square feet outside, or 500 square feet outside, even though it is in an awkward location. You could do slider off the kitchen to a deck, to steps down to over here if you wanted to, but that's not necessarily the neatest looking thing. You would utilize this area up here and tier it properly, meaning stones here, flat up here, stones here, steps here, flat over here, steps here, stones here. So terrace that down, terrace this equal to this, and a little bit of site work, nothing crazy, really just a talented machine worker, and $1,500 to $2,000. I like the house, guys, but really it's just optimizing every bit of the square face when it comes to the square footage, when it comes to the closets, the kitchen storage. It's really just neat and storage so your place doesn't look like a fucking pigsty all the time. That's really it. When you have 1,000 square feet and kids running around, I'm just trying to save you the aggravation of why do you want to kick your child's big wheel? Because you didn't use the closets good enough, and you didn't pour a floor. And it doesn't have to be legal. You don't have to fucking go to the town for it. You can do a Mickey Mouse job where you got a friend who's decent at flat work. Get yourself a flat floor here and try something here. All right. And not everything has to be perfect designer, but you can be a little kitschy and DIY on this shit. You're in the middle of Virginia. Who gives a shit? This should be garden tools, fertilizer, etc., pots, etc. This is super cool. But I like it, man. And then this, same thing. If you want to suspend this area with rocks, get these trees trimmed. You might have to lose. I might lose this tree just because. Maybe not. I don't know. But I definitely neaten it up. But at any rate, congratulations on the house. I think you guys are off to a great start. I think you'll be happy with it. It looks like a nice home. It really does.
Got some more super
Pretty big one.
chats.
Have me. Go ahead, hit me.
Skating the mystery. My girlfriend moved in and her cat started scratching my 10 by 18 Persian Bijar. Nick, what should I do?
Who scratched her Persian? Bija?
Girlfriend's cat.
Oh, drown it. Fill the bathtub up. Add bleach. Step on cat. See how long the cat can stay underneath your feet in the bathtub. If the cat can stay more than 10 minutes underneath your feet in the bathtub, give him a prize. And you know what his prize is? An Amazon box in the back of an abandoned shopping plaza.
A sword from its anus to its mouth.
He can be a cat kebab.
Yeah.
That would be cats love Amazon boxes in the back of abandoned shipping malls. I'm telling you, they love it. And you know what else they like? They like doing like jackass stunts out of your car.
Yeah, at night.
At night. They like being like, yeah, what's going on? My name's Ryan Dunn, random hero. I'm a kitty cat. I'm a little yellow tabby. Yeah. This is called box window. And you just basically you just go to the back of a Target and you
spike it into the ground.
Yeah, you Gronk spike it out of your window. You put it in a bag and you kind of whip it around and then you Gronk spike it. You know what I mean? Because that's why we don't have pets. You know, because pets cost you about $3,000 a year. Let's be honest. Do we have that? We got an extra $3,000. Do we really? I mean, if we have it, do we feel like it when you add it up like that? What are we doing here? You don't even spend $3,000 a year on yourself. You're a suicidal guy with a dog or a cat, or a girl with a cat. Suicidal. The cat's getting $3,000 worth of food a year. You're not going on a vacation that would change your frame of mind. Your cat took a shit on your cool thing.
Yeah. Something that hates you.
I'm sorry. It's just the way your fucking cat can't stand you, literally. Your cat is giving you toxoplasmosis.
Yeah, they're bad news.
Yeah, they're giving you UTIs that you can't put your thumb on. Your doctor's scratching his head at the scent of your vagina. And you're like, oh, but it's tabby. And I have to you're literally on SSRI inhibitors and you can't get on the premium gym plan because your fucking dog eats salmon. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Pet growth is a capitalist endeavor. Pet growth is attractive to the people we go to war with each other over.
Yep.
We go to war with each other over politics and bullshit, over capitalists and all this. Pet growth is the most exciting thing in normal day-to-day retail in the last 20 years. And we're fighting each other over this shit. Gronk spike your fucking cats.
No more brother wars. No more cat wars.
Sorry.
Put it in a metal cage. Set it on the bonfire. You're good to
See you later. Viking funeral. All cats tomorrow. Virginia Beach. Meet me there. I'm sorry. And if you need a friend that's a cat, maybe
put yourself on the bonfire.
Yeah, maybe give yourself a Viking funeral. Well, yeah, make a little log raft, shoot the arrow straight up and right down into your own chest, and deal with the heat from the burning arrow.
I got another super chat here, big one, $50, and it's a little bit of a change of pace. Red Dog, the gray. I live in the outskirts of LA in Thousand Oaks. Real estate here is jokes. $1 million gets you 1,500 square foot shitbox. Work is location dependent at the moment. Take home 170,000, but it feels like nothing here. Advice also where to look for undervalued antiques locally. See you in October.
I got to be real with you, buddy. Thousand Oaks and all these areas outside of California always were nuts to me, right? The whole rest of the world got to that price point. It's $1 million kind of everywhere where a job gets you 170 grand. I'm just saying that. I got to say it plainly. 15 years ago, you know, the pre crazy inflation, it was like that. California has the weather. You've got, I know the whole state's burning is a burning. I got to say this like plainly because I do believe it. I don't think you're going to be complacent with your other options. I don't think the Texas option is better for you. I don't think the Pacific Northwest is necessarily a better deal, even though it'd probably be my pick. But I don't think you're going to be necessarily. I think it's truly a 6 1/2 dozen in the other fight. It's a Red Sox Yankees fight, and I don't think there's necessarily a better answer. I think the Pacific Northwest, I think specifically Seattle, is sort of falling apart and coming apart at the seams. I think it was a lot of like hospital-based jobs that are going to be Like Boston is going to be coming apart soon, and Boston's one of those cities. It's so fucking expensive. Everybody's like kind of dissipating into the wilderness here, but get ready for a quality of life shift. You know, no more great concerts in LA, no more perfect weather, perfect, you know, walkable quality of life shit, oh wow style shit going on. Everything is that $1 million price point in that region, you know? Yeah, Maryland sucks. I do like Idaho. Yeah, no, I do. I fuck with Idaho. I fuck with Idaho and a couple of cities in Montana. Not really. It's a little too remote for me. I'm a little more of an ocean girl myself, but the lakes of Idaho that I see are gorgeous. But freshwater is fucking trash. No, mountain freshwater is a totally different animal. West Coast freshwater is totally different than East Coast freshwater. It's way prettier, way more scenic. But yeah, I mean, I liked Ventura when I was up there, and I don't think Ventura is cheap. I'm just saying. Yeah, I kind of think it's like that's just the way it is in California, man. I think inland is hot and miserable, and that's all just like Arizona to me. But I mean, you can check the Carolinas for a little bit more of a value. I like parts of the Carolinas for that value, but I mean, it's not going to be like, holy shit, is it cheap here? It's going to be like, I'm at like 60%, but so is my job. So that's that. I like upstate New York, but the jobs aren't crazy. You're going to be, I mean, remember you got Hudson, but you're still going to be commuting to New York, you know, twice a week or something like that. It's still that half hybrid life when you live around New York and you're trying to pull that. But the, you know, Providence is good, but Providence is good. Portland, Maine is good, but you know, these are expensive, you know, liberal hellholes that are also $1 million, you know?
Want to hit this address
Yeah.
here?
I like Worcester, and there are areas. I don't want to say there's none. I'm not going to gatekeep. They are there, but I think like your quality of life is going to be in a different sector. I can't sit here and you know, pretend like it's going to be perfect out there, because I lived in Southern California. I lived in Venice Beach, and you know, the jobs are crazy. You know, like I had friends that smoked weed all day and made $190,000 a year working for fucking Apple as a copywriter, doing nothing all day, writing tweets for golf clubs, for Christ's sakes. That job is not here in Providence. We don't have the big, you know, the big marketing departments that, you know, rely on that big city mentality, you know,
Social
like
media manager.
yeah, like, yeah, social. Oh, come on, man. You run an SAS, like shit like that. We don't have that, so to speak.
Circle back to that later. Maybe chat offline.
All right.
Crystal
Yeah.
Castle's here with a big $50
Ooh.
on this address. Our friends are looking at this. Both work in healthcare and set on settling down in New Hampshire. Apparently a steal for the area, so they want to know what's the catch. Pricey repairs. Thanks,
It's a house with a bunch of additions. This is an addition. This is a shitty addition too. This is indicative. See how the windows are all over the place? So this is a tri-level. This is the original house. This is the addition. New Hampshire is a lot of snowmobile hicks with not a lot of good foresight. All right. This house lived its life a few different ways. I'll bet you there are complicated mechanical systems that don't align. Tons of different material. This is a 3-season room. See, this is the driveway. This is that retarded sliding door right here. This house needs to be completely, honestly, it needs to be completely gutted and then reworked. But there's a couple of problems. We got this room right here. This is exterior siding that they left up. This is 1x basically cedar closet board. This is vinyl siding from the original house. This is a deck they left to connect the house. All right. Enclosed back deck. Not really the way you do this. This is 1/4-inch plywood painted. Not very nice way to do that. The ugliest fucking kitchen that's ever been made. You got a 6-foot island trimmed out with ratty ass oak, shitty contractor grade pine cabinets. The ugliest fucking island and offset ever. Just a fucking crack whore's living room where a German Shepherd.
4-core.
Yeah, 2004 car where a big fat person sofa was leaned against this window, and then a large German Shepherd slobbered all over this window while barking all day while his owner was at work. A fireplace that's been absolutely cooked to death with shitty trim on it.
Marshmallows.
Yeah, $180 bathroom vanity that was bought at Home Depot on sale with a mist-sized mirror above it and a towel rack and a piece of the trim that fell off, but we're just going to leave it there. Toilet that leaked recently, based by the wet grout. Old heat registers. Oh, you did a new shower door surround. Good for you.
The black matches.
Yeah, that matches. That's brand. Yeah, that looks great because what was under there before was, you know, when you've been in a bathroom and it smells like straight up wet towel, stinky mold. Yeah, we all know that smell. That was the smell 6 hours before this thing got installed and photographed. And you can see
Pushing it into the
like screwing it right through the wet. Now this tile and grout work is telling me that just the consistency and color tells me things are on the up and up. So overall, the condition of the house is 1 to 2. All right, we've got 1980s kids color, so empty nester house. Maybe someone died in it. We got a knee wall for no reason. 2 different kind of mismatched floors, right? That's great. We got lumber liquidators 2 ways. That's great. I'm surprised I'm actually shocked we even have electricity in the wall, which tells me that they illegally cut this. Let's hope this is an LVL. It's probably not. It's probably 2 20-foot 2x6s nailed together, basically a gaff header, supported with 2 jack studs illegally. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some bowing there. A disconnected pellet stove, rat ass. Some white beadboard, more tile done by the uncle with the same shithole mismatched bathroom vanity as above. This one's in cherry. Great job. I'm glad we went with the cherry wood, which is super in style right now. The 6-foot tall toilet paper over the toilet thing. We got a half roll of toilet paper, classy. We've got a new register put in that doesn't match any of the rest of them. Another beautiful stainless steel shower surround with a oil rubbed bronze faucet already installed and a stainless floor drain, probably covered in dog dick hair. Original drum washer and dryer, brand new Maytag, fancy. Let's not replace them together. Let's replace them as they break. Great job. Brand new appliances, great job from their fat slob son that went to Lowe's to make his mom's house sell for good money. There might be a dead person in this house based on the tape being left on those appliances. Brand new appliances.
Oh, tape. I thought it was a blue.
It's blue tape, protective tape from Lowe's. They left it on there and they had them install it. Gas-fired Generac, a backyard that goes into straight up nothing because this was probably the runt lot in the development, meaning we don't need to do the backyard. This isn't even legal in Rhode Island. You need 30 feet off the backyard. This is completely legal in New Hampshire. You allow that because you're snowmobile people who drink too much natural light and you have alcohol problems with little rope hats on that say, drink them if you got them. So this is a nice pathway to where? Where does the path go?
The other side of the house.
Just walk over here and just get poison ivy on your flip-flop covered feet. That's where it goes. A nice backyard built by a hick. That's great. With a huge bonfire area. You can burn your fucking cat after you get rid of it and you listen to me. A nice unfinished basement that's actually not even a bad basement that they should have done something with. God knows they didn't do anything like that. Oil-fired boiler. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it is not... I mean, you got a Beckett burner. Looks fairly decent, like there was maintenance done on it. All right, you got hard water system, water softening system there. You got Hunter. Wow. We had enough money to do lawn sprinklers, and the lawns look like that. That's absolutely fucking wild. You got a completely maxed panel. Wow. Yeah. A pallet of concrete. I would love. Is that it's pellets. That's a pallet of pellets. Insulated garage that's never been boarded from the original time it was built. The garage was an addition from 2004, I would bet. You can check the field card. The house is not good. The house lived its life. It wasn't sold recently. It's first time to market, but this house is a $275,000 house that is now trading at $464. It is a good deal, but it's never been bought and sold, I'll bet. And if it did, it was $282 or $310 or something like that. $191 and $14. Wow. Yeah, this house lived its life half of what it is, and now they're trying to capitalize on it. This is the worst house for $500,000 in New Hampshire. It needs so much to get to where you want it to be. It is a full gut rental. Just so all your friends are on the same page, you need. And New Hampshire's not cheap. New Hampshire has the same problems I do. In fact, you might even have a worse problem when it comes to contractors. I'm going to go $115 a foot. You need $202,000 more to get this house where it's at. Literally.
Whoa.
What?
Mia Daddy-O. Mm-hmm. You know her. Gifted 20 Salmon Clip Perfect Nick memberships.
20. Had to be here to get them.
Wow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sad. Thank you, Sad. Daddy-O. Where would I be without you, Sad? The quality of the build in this stuff is all shit. It needs new siding, new windows, new floors, new bathrooms, new kitchens. New garage, new breezeway, new basement, new landscaping, upgraded everything. All right, you're going to spend more than $100 a foot, but you're going to spend this $200,000 more on top of that. So the house isn't even. I wouldn't take it for $400,000. I probably wouldn't even take it for $350,000. You're not going to live in a house like that, and if you do want to live in a house like that, and you can't see it like that, you are going to be underwater because that house is not going to sell again to another buyer like that. You are being overly optimistic. It is not a nice house. It's a lot of square footage in very, very bad condition, and it needs all of it to be fixed. I'm sorry. New Hampshire's cool, but that ain't it, my friend. And just so you know, you'd better be prepared to do all that shit I talked about. And I'm talking a complete gut. You will, that house, when you're finished with that house, if I ever had that house and I had to do it and it was given to me, that house wouldn't even look like that when I was done with it. It would literally be reshaped, like roof off. You have two different kinds of shingles here, just so we're on the same page. These are two different shingles. I'll bet you $100 it leaks right here. This house is this is a bad piece right here. This is a rough thing. I know the square footage looks good, and I know it is. You can find something better that's a little bit further along. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy.
A. Dugan, $50 here. Hey, Nick, bought a stack of 1950s-ish Persian rugs from a hoarder house last week. Some cool stuff, but they've been rolled up for decades and smell like dust and an old man. Any tips on cleaning or deodorizing these things at home, or always go pro? Thank you.
I go pro, but you can buy a meat freezer. You can freeze them for any moth, and then you can clean them with Woolite, a cap full of white vinegar to stabilize the dyes, and water. You can clean them with snow. You can dust them. But if you find a decent guy that'll take care of you in one bulk, it's always better just to get them cleaned. Good luck with you. But you can look up. There's tons of ways you can look up how to clean them. Basically, it's a kiddie pool. Basically, is how they do it. And you soak them and clean them out. Woolite, a gentle cleanser, and look on. I mean, there's a ton of ways to do it, but white vinegar to stabilize the dyes and make sure there's no dye run. But you know, it's a little bit of a hairy thing. They could come out looking like shit. I wouldn't do it.
Right. I got more super.
Westchester, Pennsylvania, South Chester Road, 535. It's got a $7,500 price cut on June 15th, which is only a couple weeks ago. 904, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,826 square foot, flat roof, mid-century modern house. Looks like it's redone in the wrong direction by Chinese people.
From W. Gilham, did they ruin this?
Yes, they did. It's a nice house, though. I mean, the 4-bed, 2-bath, 1,800 square foot, single-level, mid-century ranch, done by an NPC piece of shit human. Look at this gap. Unfucking believable. They tried to shoot the gap on the Foster the People interior. Let me tell you something about the Killers in 2009. They had, after their
rap at me.
After their first album, Hot Fuss,
I know what you're saying, man.
Foster the People said, those guys rip.
Yeah, they ran with those pumped up kicks all the way to #1 on the Billboard charts, followed quickly by Empire
Sit next to me. Empire of the Sun, MGMT.
Yeah.
And then Snow Patrol opened up for them in the 2011 Lollapalooza tour, saying, quite frankly, Brandon Flowers has the energy that I wished I had. All right, but let me...
Hello, Kings of Leon. Meet your newest feel-good hit of the summer.
No, I'm not going to listen to that crap. I'm going to listen to my Discover Weekly, which is actually pretty good. What do we have on here? You guys ever hear of a band called Fearing? You guys ever hear of a band called Fearing? They're kind of pretty good. Two Door Cinema Club. It's a character I've been working on, the pump man for the hype man for the Killers lately. And then I've also, I really like this band called It Looks Sad. It's a very good band. You guys like... I try to be Mr. Brightside in this house, but I can't.
City.
Anyway. I mean, this house looks like Zooey Deschanel's Pussy Cream, but it missed the mark. It's got the leather Wayfair shit. It's got the painted brick fireplace. Fearing. Nice footprints on the fucking tile work and these realtors, get a rag and wipe the footprints. Why do I have to talk to you like Chris D'Elia? I'm gonna look at the floor, but if those footprints aren't wiped off, You'd better be 10. Oh!
Dirty feet people walking through.
No, it's the contractor just like leaving it. Like, what the fuck, man? If you're a realtor and you like leave shots like that, like you have enough to like put the towel, like it's like, oh, put the hand towel to show. Oh, isn't that pretty? But like nice fucking angle right here. You know what I mean? Like, what's this? Take a scraper and scrape that. Fucking dipshit. God damn it. Heat's not done. Fire alarm's done. Brand new. It's a flip. Plumbing's done by a fucking 10-year-old kid. Dad, what do I do for the blue? The blue's cold, right? Dad, I can do it. Just give me the cutters. Brandon, get my dad's cutters. Dude, if you want us to run kid plumbing. Yes. Son, I'm pretty proud of you. We sold the house. Yes. Great job on the asphalt on the driveway. Great. Love that. Really nice job. But we need it slightly bigger. No plants? No, no plants. We'll be good. Bricks here? All right, we'll do bricks. Plants? Nah, we're good. What do you want us to do with these brick garden edges here? Why don't you just slam asphalt right into them and then leave them buried in fucking lazy.
For your cars.
Well, who cares? I just need a little bit more room so you can pull right up to the front door.
Right on the other side too.
You know what's great? When you can get right out of your front door and you can open your door into your front door.
That's a Canadian house. Is this in Canada?
This almost. It's Westchester, Pennsylvania. This house was bought for $240 and it was flipped by a bunch of fucking hacks. $240, $212.
Flipped by asphalt guys, you think?
Yes. There you go, roll, Johnny, roll. Oh, they tried to make money and they lost. All it needs is a little bit of paint. So they paid too much money to flip it. They said this is a good area. I bet you I can buy this house. They bought it for $355. They said they put $100,000 in it to make $80,000. They didn't. So what they did was they put new white vinyl siding on it for $25,000. They painted, they douched the place white. They redid the wallboard. They demoed it down. They put $1,500 worth of the shittiest flooring you've ever seen. They painted this with paint, which is not the way you do that. They painted the blockwork, the bluff stone. They put in a bunch of recessed cans. They said they spent $100,000. They didn't. They put the natural oak shaker front cabinets, builder grade shit, with the 2-cabinet island no back and the white Caesar stone flip master 3000. New fire alarms. So we've got a $15,000 electrical bill, a $15,000 kitchen, $30,000, a $6,000 paint job, 20. What is it? What is it? 15, 31, 36. A $15,000 vinyl job. So what are we at? 51. We've got a shitty bathroom for $3,500. Let's call it $55,000 times 2, $60,000 plus carpeting $4,000, $64,000 closet doors $2,000. $67,000 holding costs on $355 is roughly $3,000 a month times 12. That's $36,000. That's $100,000. 6% realtor fees on the top of a $560,000 sale. That's just over $14,000, $114,000. So on top of $350, is that what they paid? $350, right? They paid maybe a little. Oh, the asphalt was $2,000. So let's call it $125,000 in on the hold on top of $3. Oh, it flipped. Then it flipped. Oh, it flipped. Then it flipped. Okay, so partner backed out, but whatever. I'll just do it myself. So $335, $355. Was it $355? What is it so far? $355. $355 plus $145. They can't sell this. They're hooked. They're stuck.
Got you on the hook, huh? Wow.
They're into this thing for $510.
Yeesh.
They're into this thing for $510,000. That's after the realtor's paid. So if you really, really want to buy it, I would offer them. Look, they're fucked. They're close. And if I said they spent $125, they said they would say no way. We spent $150. I can guarantee it. So they can't sell this for lower than $510,000. They would rather rent it out than that. So just be ready for that. And it sucks. They pay too much. You can't flip and do that. You needed to go like way higher, and you needed to get a price that would have grabbed it right away. That's what happens when you flip shit. Because you still spent the money, and it still came out like shit. That's why I don't like that game. I don't like playing that. Because that's kind of what happens. You still spent $100,000, and it came out like shit. The problem is, $100,000 just doesn't go as far as it used to. And people are bad at bidding their own jobs. I did it myself, trust me. But that's what happened. Yes, it is too far gone. And the offer, realistically, what I would want is I would offer them. I don't care. They basically ruined the fucking house. I don't care about their rat ass. There's still more to do. The kitchen's trash. I don't even want to pay them. I'd pay them $40,000 for the electrical work. And God knows, if based on that plumbing, I'll bet you the electrical work is hack as fuck. So now it's ruined. This is a pretty girl in your high school that was cool as shit, that fucked a guy who did stick and poke tattoos and taught her about OxyContin. Yeah. That's what this is. She's got a 280 body count. Oh. She started following around. Who's the worst band a girl could follow around? That you're like, no way. Coheed and Cambria.
There you go. Egan and Sarah.
She's, and I'm nothing personal on Coheed and Cambria, but it's just a little, you know. She's a Coheed and Cambria follower with a 280 body count because she was a groupie for them. And she found, she got zapped by the DMT.
Young blood.
Yeah, young blood. Yes, young blood. She's a young blood fan. Yep. She thought he looked like Ozzy Osbourne. Train is a great answer. Sum 41, great answer. I'm going to go young blood, though.
Hoobastank.
Hoobastank, yes.
What's the band?
Got verbally abused by...
It's Dave Grohl's band.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Yes.
I got Bob Charlie here. 2016 GMC Savannah LS 2500 passenger 108K miles for $14,000. 26 with 3 kids. God willing more, so I need a legit kid hauler.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out the whole coming on her thing.
You like that joke?
One. That's a tough job.
That is it. Not a bad car. I don't mind it. I don't mind it because a 2016 Sienna is what? I like the GMC is just it's a pig. That's my what is it? GMC what do you call it? No, what the fuck are those things called? What are those things called? Savannah, sorry. They're cool. I fuck with them. They're just not that good on gas. And you literally look like you're hauling around special needs kids.
21 Pilots.
Yeah, 21 Pilots is that's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
21 Pilots is a great answer for that. What? Michelle Pastore was following around 21 Pilots? Yeah, dude. No. She was so cool. I loved her.
Argentina.
No.
Venezuela.
They took her in the van?
The big show.
Yeah, last time I saw her, she was like sleeping. She was like nodding off at a cigarette machine. Yeah. No, I can't fuck. I can't get behind this move, but it's got to be Toyota, man. I'm sorry. Not to burst your bubble. Serious kid hauler. 2015 Sienna. I know it's boring. I know I say it all the time. Just go get this ugly. Trust me. They run for 500,000 miles. They don't fucking break, man. You will not be upset. You will be totally fine with this. Anyone, uglier the better. I promise. I guarantee victory. Broken side.
Broken side's cool. Broken side's based.
30 Seconds to Mars. It's really good. This is fun. It is fun to think about what band the cool girl in your high school would crash out to, and then you find her 5 years later, and then... But that's basically what I was trying to get to in that, is that's what that house is. She is no longer savable. You can't be like, I'll forget about that part of your life.
Mm-hmm.
No. And there was one night where they were like into like stapling me.
Yeah, you can't be Eskimo Bros with the Broken Side guys.
Yeah, you can't.
Love you guys. We love the crunk mashup, right? It's fun.
POD.
Like
no,
crunk,
POD's
right?
I'm not making fun of POD.
Yeah, that one jam with E40, right? Who remembers that? E40. Broken sack.
Just Afro Man. Just Afro Man holding out your now wife.
Okay, I got more super chats for you. Young Playmaker. I have the highest mileage CX-50 Mazda Route 1 Westwood has ever seen. Appreciate you spreading the good word. What are good brands for plumbing and hardware finishes? Shout out Alex, Nick, and the big JC.
Oof. Plumbing finishes. I went with Newport Brass just because I'm a twat. It's not cheap, but just solid brass fixtures. There's a lot of like German high-end equal level. It's like a premium luxury brand. Waterstone is a good one. Roll, these are good ones. These are other. Now, here's how you beat this. If you can do this, eBay. That's simple. If you could find that. The problem is with Newport Brass specifically is they have a lot of brasses. So satin gold, different brass, shiny. It can look a little nuts. You don't want to do that. So to try to nail, you have to stick it with a brand and you have to stick with a finish. So if you are a meticulous parts, it's a little bit obnoxious. But if you have time and you're as crazy as I think some of you are, you can combat this stuff. I built the house. I did all the Newport brass fixtures. I'm going to tell you right now, like knurled brass finishes, very fucking nice. But I did pay for it. The problem is that there really isn't, you go like cheapest Lowe's, like actually I think Lowe's selection was actually a little bit better because it was more like Lowe's tend to be a little bit more female focused. But I went with I think I literally have this one. That's literally the one I have. I went with that. Like a knurled. Basically, I like that. I always like that Mercedes just do that. Basically, like a textured knurled handle in a satin brass, which is kind of. I'll be honest with you, it's kind of tired. I'll be straight. I'll call it like I see it. But you can combat that if you're a psychopath on eBay, and you can kind of like their premium finishes and things like that. You can do that. It just takes a long time. It just takes and or if you have a friend that works at a plumbing supply warehouse, they can kind of get you started with a few of the pieces, a few of the components of that, and then work backwards. Start with the expensive one, the shower mixing valve in the head, and that's the most expensive one in the kitchen faucet. Those are the two big ones. After that, you can kind of like work backwards, and you can maybe copy the color with an off-brand in the second bath. And then for the knobs and pulls, I went with, I think it was pulls.com. Not Kohler, none of that shit. Kohler is just, they break, man. You really, really want like Kohler and all the shit at Home Depot is literally designed to jam you. You will be cutting a hole in the back of your bathroom wall to repair it a lot. But that's how I would beat that. And I would go with the premium shit. Just I want to buy it in weird ways, and you can. It's like, yeah, no shit, buy expensive shit. But I was finding like the towel hooks, you know what I mean? Towel hooks are like $300. You can find them on like eBay for, sometimes Restoration Hardware wholesale has, but again, we're mixing and matching. I don't want like 96 different colors and shit like that. So, none of that carpeted toilet seats and that. All right, anyway.
I got more. J-Mac, how have you all found the Scottish football fans? Also, I'm motorcycling the States. What's your recommendation of places to see? Looking to see cool shit and meet good people. Back from New Zealand doing landscaping and motorbiking.
Motorbiking. Well, we don't call it motorbiking. The Scottish people are having fun, man. They're jumping in Providence rivers. It's great. They're having a good time. They're fucking bitches and shit. I know like they're going willy-nilly. There's 30,000 Scots.
I felt like Bill the Butcher the other night. Some guy had this like deep Scottish accent and he like talked behind my shoulder at the bar we were at. And I was like, I don't like that.
Really?
I realized how American I am. I'm like, I don't like that. Even though he's,
Yeah, I don't give a shit. We're having a good time with it. I think, honestly, I got to be, if I'm calling like I see it, people are having a good time with it. I'm happy people are happy. That's but there's 30,000 fucking Scottish people here ripping butts, like flipping parking cones onto statues with Dominican guys till late at night on blow, which is kind of funny.
Drinking a lot.
What?
Drinking a lot.
Drinking a fuckload. Getting laid. Good for them. I don't give a shit. Listen, if I was a 25-year-old soccer hooligan and I was single and I went to Scotland, trust me, I would be blowing your fucking chicks' backs out too. And I know that because you guys smell like fucking cigarettes and fucking beer all the time. It would
You're
be
really blowing the back out.
Oh, you really want to give me a shank in the... I gotta shave my hair off before I put it in ya. Look at the American boy pumping away on me. Let me put a little spritz. It's a little bit of salty from the sweat down there. But no, I'd say it's cool. I don't give a fuck. Like I see him out. My brother. Long story short, I'll give you a quick story. My brother was out, and one of the nights after shooting, we get out of shooting at like midnight, so we're always like eating at like 12:30, and I called my brother, and he's like, I'm at a hot club, and some of the bars are open until 3:30 in Providence now. And the story that I got was, he's like, dude, my brother's newly single. He's like, there are fucking girls everywhere right now. Like, I've never seen so many girls on Providence. So it's, there's a little bit of vitality in the air, whatever. So he's like, I'm talking to these girls, and like their third friend shows up, and she's like, she's like, I'll be honest with you. She's like, I went home to like fuck this guy, and he went in my bathroom, and I don't know if he didn't like what he saw or something. He just left. He got an Uber and left. And she's like, I was like totally down to like hook up, and now we're not. And he was like, what?
That deflates the female ego there.
Yeah, it was a little bit rough. So I don't know, maybe her probably fucking house smelled like cat piss or something like that. Nonetheless, I found it. I found that kind of funny. That there's just that people are telling these stories really nilly. To be like, yeah, I had a UTI. I don't know.
Found panties that look like they had leaked battery.
They have a broken cell phone. She's leaking like RoboCop.
I got another super chat. You want some more super chats? We got them. Jake,
yeah.
You're getting it. Sup, guys? Nick, I'm looking to try and sell antiques as a side hustle. I watch all your videos and even started selling cars 2 years ago. I'm interested in selling more. Just not sure where to start finding the goods. Thank you, Sar.
Auctionzip.com is your best friend, man. Go to an auction, park there, and see what comes out. Honestly, if you want to start, it starts with cheap stuff, taking super like end of lot. This is the way an auction works, just so you guys know. Okay, this is the way an auction works. Say this pile is one thing, this candle box and these squares are one thing, this is one thing, and this is one thing. Okay, I just want to show you guys a quick example. All right, it's like I forget what they call it, but it's basically like everybody's standing there and you can bid on any one of these things, all right? And they go, $10 for anything here.
15.
20.
100.
Okay, 100, anybody? All right, what are you taking?
200.
$100, you got it. What are you taking? On this thing, what are you taking for the $100?
Sport drink, of course. It's delicious.
Sport drink, okay. The sport drink is out. Out for 100. Let's start the bidding off again at 10. 10 and go. 15, 20, 25, 30. 30, anybody higher than 30? No, what did you want? Oh, I wanted the coffee. Okay, the Shamanis coffee. Of course you did. All right, coffee's out. All right, here we go. Start the bidding off again at 10. 10 and go. 10. No, 10. All right, fine. Rest of the top of the table. $10 where? 10, 15, 20. And then it's like 20. All right. And then bang. Then you get all the shit. That's the way an auction works. Just so you guys know that. All right. Just so when you have lots of shit, then you take those lots to the flea market, and now you have to just reduce it down to, I own it for $1 a piece. So then you say, you obviously separate the good with the bad, and you say, all right, this is great. This is, $10, $20 is a premium flea market item. And that's how you start. That's literally how you start. Have fun with it. Auctions are fucking awesome. Please enjoy yourselves. And honestly, that's how I started. And I would just buy lots of fucking cool ashtrays from bars in Boston. Cool. And never sell anything for $1. It's always $3. Why? Because $3 is 3 times more than $1. Oh, okay. Because if you buy, and then if it's truly shit, just throw it away. Don't fall in love with stuff. And then work a small shipping container or a small storage unit, and it graduates from there. A trunk of a car, a dock box, a waterproof box, totes, crates, smalls, spoons, whatever you want, but have fun with it. And one piece of blue velvet or black velvet on a table makes all your items look like they're 500% more than they're supposed to be. It's a little tip for you flea market guys out there. I can't find this fucking 80 Linwood.
Well, that's okay, because we got a lot more super chats.
Okay, hit me.
John Fiber. Hi, Alex. I live in Greater Vancouver area, doing custom flooring install / refinishing for 10 years. High-end clients. Work has been scary slow. Thank you, India. And taking a real toll on my body. Most work through builders. Continued on number 2. I have access to wholesale prices from a quality flooring supplier. My father-in-law owns a concrete/tile supply store. Where is my leverage for growth? Can't leave. Need to take care of parents. Well, John, your leverage for growth in this particular... Now, this is a me question.
It is towards you, so...
No, I don't think you...
I mean, right now, buildings are going to be... You're going to be dying. It's going to be wholesaling inventory and realizing you're going to have to revamp your father-in-law's or your father's business for that stuff, and making sure that he's not sitting on any dead stuff. Any dead stuff he needs to turn into cash immediately, and you need to refresh with becoming like a premium flooring supplier. If he already has it, and we're not talking, and that's not the case, I would imagine that he's sitting on a bunch of shit. I could be wrong. That is supposed to be semi-insulting, because I have to believe that we're starting there. If not, he'd be busy as shit, and you could immediately go into turn into a tile installer. Marble tile setters and union tile setting is completely evaporated from the United States. There are no people who do it. Managing a labor force that can pull this off and stepping away from it is a valuable thing to be able to do. Hiring tile setters and being able to bid jobs properly and install flooring in the greater Vancouver area into high-end retail, residential stuff or commercial, just high-end residential or high-end commercial, and being able to manage a labor force out of a tile supply warehouse on the side that is completely adjacent and vertical from your father's business is something that I would be interested in pulling off. Now, if he's not, I would be sitting on trend reports and finding out what's going on. Who knows? Castelli Marble knows. I would imagine that building might be a little bit dead because the Vancouver market's completely absentee landlords, Chinese-owned, yada, yada, et cetera, et cetera. But managing labor forces is a logical next step, and that's the way I would start to consider shit.
We got a friend of the show here, Mia Daddio. How much lead is too much lead in siding paint? 5,200 ppm, so only right over the federal limit, but $18,000 quote to reside the house. Siding still looks good, but not great. Should I risk low IQ or worth it to redo?
Well, sorry, Mia, you already have a low IQ. So, yeah. No, honestly, siding, I wouldn't look at it like that. $18,000 quote to redo the siding. I don't know what kind of siding is $18,000. Siding is the best ROI, one of the best ROIs right now. Siding, front door, garage door are literally S tier
Wow.
rehabs right now. So, that being said, let them strip it. Let them eat the paint. I'm not 100% sure on lead abatement on that. I know it's a little over. I know lead is just to block out. It's the Faraday blocker from...
Yeah, lead's not a real...
I'm not scared of lead.
Mia.
Look, I'm fine. And I'm totally fine. I did jump eject.
No.
Who's eating paint?
You know, when kids are like, oh, paint.
Yeah, yummy.
Yeah.
Your IQ would already be very low if you were eating paint, so it wouldn't even really matter.
Right. If you were like, wow, these past two houses are jamming me. Oh, something broke. Wow,
Okay,
that's a nice piece of shit.
This one out.
Anyway, so if you can swing it, the siding, quality siding is you're getting a return on that. Garage door, think about windows as well. Garage door, windows, front door, siding, gutters, maybe roof. It's coming. Do it. That's the best ROI right now. You're gonna win. You put a dope siding on your house. This 80 Linwood. I'll come back to you. I'm not skipping you. It didn't show up.
42 debt. Oh, okay. This is a
This
sexy
one's 42.
hunka man.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick and Alex, thought you would love to see this wacky house. It looks like it was built by John Stupid on a schizophrenic episode. It is like a cursed eye spy boy in house form.
That old Skellio. That old contemporary old Skellio.
Wow, look at this house. Plywood floor.
That kitty cat tower. Come over here, kitty cat. That's the name. I got a rug in the middle. I got the tag. I stare at the Marilyn Monroe. That Desi Inez. Go away. Go away. bar. Go away, Mr. Penguin. Stay in school. Get out of your school, stupid. Yeah, go to the NFL.
It's Bobby Boucher's daddy did that. We got
a spiral staircase upstairs to the middle of nowhere with a diamond plate. Badass. Up there, rock and roll. I laid the carpet with my boy Bruce. We took it out of the old house, put it in the new house. Yeah, towel something. Towel heater, floor to ceiling, triangle windows, contemporary. Hell yeah. Wicker furniture for a 3-season room inside the house. Hell yeah. Bed. Oh yeah, that's a Fiesta light. And we had to put a piece of sheet up there. I cut the fabric. I put holes in it.
I don't hate it. It's got flavor.
Yeah, it's got a lot of flavor. The flavor is cat's pussy.
Wicker furniture inside.
Yeah.
It's got sand dollar on the back of the toilet. Got the Arm & Hammer, the fire extinguisher, and the seashell mirror made by the Bayside by a homeless woman. Purple carpet in the tiger bathroom, African lady bathroom. Hell yeah, sugar. That's my sugar.
Whoa!
Brand new laundry.
Can you go up again? Whoa! Oh wow! Just the bath mat right on top of the carpet.
Yeah.
It's a big old mansion. Look at that beautiful window.
It's the house that Geometry made. 4-car garage. 4-car detached garage. Contemporary porch. Nice, beautiful porch with a mattress on it. We've got this house, secondary market. This house was purchased in 1999 or 2005. And they actually want a number for this thing. This house sold in 2005. It sold in 24 for not disclosed. Wow, it's wild.
I don't hate it.
You should. Wow. It listed for $350. It sold for wow. That is in the middle of fucking Jenny Got AIDS, Forrest Gump, fucking rape. Damn. I bet you the house was actually something in its day when before Bobby Boucher's dad bought it with all the Waterboy money. That's wild. You understand the show. Very nice piece. Thank you, sir. All right.
Here. I know I got more super chats hiding around the corner here.
Nice. I like this.
Let's hit a super chat real quick.
Hit me.
Delinquent Flair. Louis J. Gomez told a funny story where he called you from a car dealership when the guy wouldn't let him test drive the car and you yelled at the salesman over the phone. Do you recall any further details?
Yeah, well, Lewis called me, and basically he went to a dealership to go look at I told him to buy an Acura TSX, or TLX. Actually, I told him to buy an Acura TL all-wheel drive, a 13, and he's like, nah, that's too old, I'll buy the TL, even though the size was of a TL all-wheel drive, 13 was a way bigger car, and then I told him to buy an RLX, he went, whatever, neither here nor there. And then he finds this red on blue, blue exterior, literally like blue exterior, red interior TLX in the middle of New York. He's like, I'm going to go look at the car. The price was it was the cheapest TLX in like all of the tri-state area, like New Jersey, New York, whatever the third one is. Connecticut, I don't know. So he gets there to a dealership in Queens, and the guy goes, no, I'm going to, I need to get you approved before I let you test drive the car. Now, you can't say that. Like, that's against the law in Rhode Island. Like, you literally, that's so pre-qualifying someone. That could be called racist. You would get fired for that where I'm from. And I'm like, hey man, he likes the car. It is the cheapest one. I'll shoot with you straight. He's like, hey man, talk to my friend Nick. And he's like, yeah, no, listen, I don't care what your boy says. You're not driving shit until we get you approved. And I'm like, well, he's paying cash for the car, so he doesn't need to get approved. That's not the way we work here. So what they do is it's a bait and switch place where they price the cars with $5,000 down. So the car, let's just say the car is $25,000 in the ad. That's the price with $5,000 down. It's like the old school bait and switch. I was like, Lewis, dude, that is like, I haven't heard this move in like 20 years. This is like crazy backdoor shit. I'm like, dude, just honestly, just get in your car and go. And like, I'm telling him that, and I guess I'm on speaker still, and the guy's like, yo, tell your boy he's a fucking punk. And I was like, yo, you're a fucking deadbeat fucking 5-car Puerto Rican fucking car salesman in the middle of Queens behind like a chain link barbed wire fence. I sell fucking Mercedes on a big giant lot with a suit on. Go fuck yourself, dude. And he's like, fuck you. And I'm like, nah, fuck you. And they were literally like fighting. And it was like, I was like, yo, fuck this guy. I was like, just leave. I was like, dude, there's no
He wants to
business.
talk to you.
I was like, Lewis, we'll do the whole deal here. And he was like, no, I got to buy a car like today. Lewis is very like hot under the collar when buying a car, because the next time he called me, he's like, I'm thinking about getting a car. I go, Lewis, I have friends that work at Audi dealerships. I can literally do like the whole deal for you over the phone. I don't mind doing it. I enjoy it. I'll show you everything I got going on. And he's like, yeah, definitely I should do that. So I start calling my friends. I go see him. I go do like a Real House podcast. He's like, this is like 24 hours later. He's like, yeah, I bought a car. I was like, I fucking knew you did. Like, God damn it. But it was awesome. I mean, that shit happens. New York car dealers are so like, New York cars in general are all like hammered cars that like S-classes, Escalades, all the bumpers are scratched on the cars. Like they're in rough shape. Suspensions blown out, bent A-arms, upper and lower ball joints all racked out. It was awesome. But I love Lewis. Lewis is the best, but I mean, I just forget that New York is that fucking bad and you could pull shit like that. Like if I tried to pull that on like a Puerto Rican lady, I would have the state police down there calling me a fucking Klans member for doing that, literally. And the guy pulled a sword out. It was like one of those places where they rape people so bad. They buy Rolexes from crackheads. They take tools in trade. They fuck their client, like literally fuck them. Unfortunately, I was raised on a half of a dealership that was like that. It was a prop sword. It was corny. Yeah. It was probably something they found in a car and kept in the showroom. My boss used to take a golf club and break walls with it at a Cadillac dealership. He was the man.
And this house is from White Queso. First time buying a house. Is this okay?
This is this is a Craftsman. Archways, original wood flooring. You got the who's it? Ramos Blue Dog here. You got an art aficionado here. You got a couple of mid-century modern knockoff Wayfair chairs. You've got a cute little 80 Bryant Etsy 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you love me more house. It's really, really nice. Farmer's sink, soapstone countertop, honed small TV so you can Bluetooth your recipes while you're cooking. Actually appreciate that. Wouldn't have mind a better wipe down on the front of the stove. Gas stove for a real chef's kitchen experience. Built-ins, done well with wallpaper behind. Very well executed. Very, very sweet. Memphis is on the come up. I know it's the worst crime in the state, but come on. Let's not be ignorant. We know what we say about stuff like that. We've got off-duty meat freezer with surround storage. Very, very thoughtful execution here. I like that. Backyard, well executed. Big deck. Got the cat here we just got to put underneath the Zamboni at the ice rink. And then we have a beautiful garden with a magnolia tree that needs pruning. We could clean this up. Crushed stone foundation around the detached garage. Dirty storage. Horizontal slat fence. A little bit of neatening up in the backyard for some little backdoor action. Like the deco knockoff. The swing on the front porch is nice. The brickwork's in great shape. Shaded lot. Carport. Hippie stained glass. I mean, pride of ownership all over the place. Good tile implementation. Nice layout. I love it. This hippie girl paid $190 for it in 2016. $350 in 24. $280 in 20. $160 in 14. Okay, so it's been on the come up. It's probably the best area. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. People from Memphis, is this a good area? Central Gardens, East Midtown, Central Gardens. How do you know you wouldn't like a little backdoor action? I like it. I don't know if that's power lines or train tracks, but I fuck with it. I'm not loving 360 top market 3x sale. Yeah. Not a bad area? Is it a bad area? I don't know. what it is good. I'm not getting into the is Memphis good fight right now. Third of an acre lot, 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,600 square foot bungalow. Easy sell, easy buy. Has sold. You are buying in the top of the market. Memphis, you might be able to find a bit of a better deal. You are essentially paying what they paid for. They just want out. That could be because of jobs. That could be because of Zoe Deschanel got a good job in a big city. But I'd be willing to bet that we're paying top of the market, maybe so much. Like I'd want it for 300, or I'd want the best area. I'd have to be buying the literal best zip code, like without any compromises. All right, please like the stream. I only have 471 likes. I'm not even moving one step further until you like the stream.
Shut it down.
Now. That's it. I'm gonna be perimenopause obese lady if you don't stop. You better like the stream now. You stay away from me. What would a bossy perimenopause pill lady say?
Film you and say, you're going to jail.
Yo, you're in trouble. I hope you like jail. 15 years? I know the district attorney. I know the attorney general, actually.
Got you on camera.
Got you right. Oh, sexual assault. I didn't know you like to do that.
Be like that sometime, though. I got a lot more super chats for you.
Please.
Nightwalker with an Australian $100, 100 dingoes.
Whoa.
How are you, Nick?
$100.
I've been thinking about moving to the US from Australia. Not sure where to start or even to look for. I've got an automotive trade and mining industry experience, but don't really know how to make it work or even qualify. Hope you guys are well.
We have a $6,000. We can't find automotive technicians at the Sprinter. Mercedes-Benz Sprinter in Rhode Island is so as they will give me $6,000 as an employee to bring in a Sprinter technician that lasts more than 6 months. That's how much of a shortage we have for automotive technicians. They have all the people who come out of automotive technician school with master certs or with any certification have automatic jobs all the way through. Every dealership. Now, I'm not saying every dealership is easy and fun to work at, but the job is there. We'd love to have you. I can even send you in the right direction. If you honestly, I like the Northeast as far as the climate. I just like seasons. And the reason why I like the Northeast, you got the beaches below. Alex and I were arguing about this last week. I like the beaches below. I like the snow in the wintertime. I like the fall. I like the skiing possibilities. And I like the underlying realistic sensibility. Some people are assholes, and it's sometimes very corny and culturally stagnant. However, the Northeast is fantastic. We'd love to have you. So, an Aussie or a New Zealand?
Not terrible. It's no Florida, but
it's no Florida. Florida, there's a lot of things. I think you got to live in Florida. Really, like you are hot on Florida. I'm telling you. I think I think Tampa is great.
When you know, you know.
I know. Yeah, you are in love with Florida. I think Florida's too hot. I have way too much tit meat to Florida. I'm not going to Florida. I don't like the overall milk. I have too much curdled tit milk for that spot.
What's this Clifford ass house?
Yeah, I know. It's so funny because I was literally on my Father's Day Newport cruise in Newport, and I pulled this house up while I was shopping. While my daughter was screaming out on her legs at the top of the boat, trying to throw her her cousin's toy cell phone into the ocean. And I was losing my fucking mind. And I brought this house up, and I said, we should buy this. Anyway.
From Pierre Bonner. $50. Nick, I met you in New York City at the World Peace 2 premiere. You told me and my wife to do something inside of each other and move out to the country. We've been practicing number one ever since.
You've been peeing inside your wife?
Her family is selling this. I think it's a huge mistake.
Her family's selling this? Why don't you guys buy this? I mean, a 1700s colonial. Ooh, wow, the Delft. Wow, you guys got money. Well, apparently nothing matters to you because you guys are like, oh, should we move out of New York City? We should move into the $3 million house in Newport. Yeah, I know. Like, listen, I know you're.
Why wouldn't they just give it to you?
Yeah, why don't they give it to you? What do you guys trade horse cum for a living? Jesus Christ! Listen, you're an aristocrat family. I love the high gloss paint job on the exterior. Love it. I know
You think
George-
we'll just give it to you?
like Thomas Jefferson was getting rimmed in this bedroom in here. He was like, oh, deeper there. Bonquisha, deeper. Love the color. Ooh, master. Damn, master, your ass dirty as hell.
You hitting? Wow.
Ooh, wow. Ooh, Thomas Jefferson, wow. Ooh, he in the rimming and shit. Ooh, it's stink. This dude trousers stinky. Ooh, damn, that smell like boo-boo.
He nasty. I ain't had
Oh,
nothing
you-
but pigskin today.
Oh, Mr. Jefferson, with your nasty ass. Oh, come on. Lighten up. I've washed my ass with lemons before I came up here. Bonquisha.
Vinegar and baking soda.
I used the borax and the proper sodium bicarbonate. Give me a break. I like the way your tongue feels when it runs down the crack of my ass. Oh, he nasty. He gonna eat mine though when he done. I got a little surprise for his ass.
That's why I'm in a big house.
Yeah, no, that's what the mustard paint is period correct. The high gloss lacquer on the exterior is fantastic. Cabinets a little under, floors a little over. Like the satin finish on the floor. I like the faux marble paint on the foyer. That's wild. That's not marble. The hand painted sort of the hand painted look. The agate countertop is a wild pick. And the color combos are very waspy. Very waspy. The leather wingback chairs. I mean, I know the family had a really great time. Great job on the juniper massing. The color combination on the exterior. I mean, I got to say, whoever picked the color on the exterior, listen, this is a $3 million listing. I know exactly what I'm doing here. You're going to show them this. And sir, you're probably a rich guy from Newport. Whoever picked the exterior color, here's a kiss here's a kiss from me to your pussy. Oh, really? Mwah! Oh. It's perfect. It's really great. The dual fireplace, the split mansard roof colonial, 3-story colonial, large amount of square feet in Newport. Now you guys are gonna understand Newport is absolutely blowing up. The rare opportunity to own a multifamily. So we're spending $1.25 million on two 1,674 square foot condos. That's what we got to look at this, right? And let's call this 1,674 times 300 is 502,000. No, 1,674 times 750 is 1.2. So you think these things are finished at a 750 a square foot rate? Now I'll tell you this: the shingle roof. I see what you're saying here. The 4-inch exposure on the claps, nice, right? All the work done on the front doors, the rewired electrical. I don't see that much electrical and mechanical work being finished. I just see some really great finish work and some great paint work. I see a $75,000 to $100,000 paint job. I see a $125,000 siding job. I see a $150,000 roof. I think he bought this place for $869,000. Yeah, you better take that off. You want $650 a foot for this fucking thing. But $1.25 million for the two condos. What's the HVAC? I want to know that. A wig maker. A hat and a wig maker. While Thomas Jefferson was purchased in 65 by the current owners, lovingly restored as a demonstration product. It has appeared in many books and magazines. Big deal. The property is being sold as is. Okay, so we have a stone foundation. We have a sump pump. What do we got going on here? We've got poor drainage. We didn't want to address that. Where are the gutters? What's up with the mechanical? And why are we selling that as is? And I would guess it's going to be because of the mechanical. I would guess. And the mechanical upfit on this house is heavy. I don't see a goddamn vent in this thing. Are we window unit AC in this whole thing? We're going to spend $1.5 million, or we're going to expect me to window unit this thing? What's the HVAC in this thing? I see some yuppie grab. Insulation unknown, plumbing mixed. 2 units. It needs landscaping in the back. No, it's not worth $2.5 million. It's dope. Don't get me wrong, it's dope. I like Newport. I'm a Newport girl myself. I get it. This is a nice area of Newport. It's actually not the best, but it's nice. This is literally right where I was. I was right at Bowen's Wharf. Yep, I know exactly where this is. Yeah. Yeah, right on the old, is this the cemetery? It's nice. Yeah, White Horse Tavern, the oldest restaurant in the world or something like that. The oldest bar in the world.
What?
Yeah, I'm not falling for that. I think Newport's nice. I think it's gonna sit for a while. My guess, just listen, I want to have the conversation. You don't pay me to be a nice guy, right? Let's call it like I see it. I'm calling it 510 a foot. It is what it is. $2 million. $1.9 million. That's my offer. Take it or leave it. And they'd take it. I bet you'd take it.
Got a super chat for
What is it? White Horse Tavern or something? White Horse Tavern is a record. Wait, hold on. Go ahead.
Theo Kieran. New Sienna or Odyssey, a good buy as a family vehicle for the next 20 years. I have 3 kids. Wife wants at least 1 more kid in the future.
Yes. You can buy them new. If you can swing it, you buy them new. They're not cheap, but they don't really go down. They track down perfectly. Like literally, they're about as perfect of a new car buy as you can get. You can't even get them. They're very, very difficult to buy. The Sienna's a little bit better. A loaded Sienna XLE, limited, etc. Hybrid, very good. White Horse Tavern is the oldest tavern building in the United States. 1673.
Yeah.
I was going with the Dybbuk. Does yeah. Listen, a new one is 53,000, 58,000. They're not cheap. A used one is not a fun buy. A highly used one is okay. You can buy like 3 really used ones, or you can buy 1 very new one, and it's all kind of the same thing. But just you have to know that. You have to remember that I said that. It's very hard to buy a certified pre-owned. You have to like hunt all over the country, nationwide searches, Toyota certified pre-owned with extended warranty, shit like that. Good luck. You're fine. They're great. They're great. A lot of minivan questions tonight, guys. Save yourself the money. I get Toyota Siennas. They're great. Have you ever driven a minivan? They're fan-fucking-tastic. The reason why I like Toyotas is obviously the Toyota part of it, and then the all-wheel drive, so it leaves it climate-proof.
We got.
By the way, that HVAC job on that thing would probably be $250,000. Anyway, go ahead. What do you got?
Trying to freaking reload the freaking page.
What the frick? Welcome to the next house. Don't worry. Hey, guys, like the stream, please. 653 likes? No way. Guys, I swear to God, I'll spend the next 2 hours popping zits on my ass.
He is not joking here.
I'm not
folks.
joking. I've got a lot of zits
Seriously,
on my ass from the test.
I do not want to smell that again because, yeah, that is some sebum fluid that has been floating around in there for quite some time. So, yeah, just like the stream, guys. So, I don't have to eat any of Nick's ass cheese, please.
You have to eat it.
I got royale.
See my ass. What's up? They call it the garbage pail, man.
All right, anyway, what?
Hey, Nick and Alex, I'm buying a house on the west coast of Scotland.
Right?
They, AKL, have small, deep-silled windows. How do I maximize the utility of these windows? Pillowed bench or make it into storage? Love your work. And first time, last time, gifted 20 salmon clip perfect Nick membership.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So I just had to put
Old style windows.
that just happened.
They've got deep like this stuff right here. Yeah, you got the weights in them. The wee weights in them. The lead glass windows. I'm a big fan of just a thick giant like basically a 1-inch thick oak sill, basically like a plant shelf, and then a brass. I'm a big indoor plant girl, very basic bitch of me. But if you can swing it, you basically take out any rotted wood. You know, you jab them with an ice pick and see if they're rotted away, and then you replace it with basically a lumberyard makes you a nice piece of white oak, a white oak sill, and you stab away what's there, and you replace with basically an over-engineered piece of wood, just a thick ass piece. I've seen. Watch this. This is cool. I like this. Bluestone windowsills, interior. big. I saw like a newer house. It was like the most expensive detail in the whole house was the blue stone, like a stone interior windowsill. It was unbelievable. It was like this high end thing I thought. Anyway, but yeah, I would just basically just an over-engineered, just a big old fucking thick piece of wood there, just for the utility of it. And if you can extend it as a seat, a bench, a plant shelf, hell, just a regular shelf for cool shit, do it all the way down, baby. But basically a stair tread or something with a bullnose, or not even, I don't care, whatever edge you want. Jesus Christ there. But have fun in Scotland.
Fun in jolly old Scotland.
Yep, I'm a mason. That looks stupid. An oak windowsill looks stupid.
Oh,
what? Yeah, that looks well. Not a lot for you, laddie. You don't know what you're talking about. That does not look stupid.
Don't upset the Saxon.
Doesn't look stupid. You look stupid.
Stupid.
You're there. You go talking stupid again. Anyway, what's up? Yeah, Funko. You can put your Funko Pops up there. That looks pretty good. All right, so we're in Milton, New Jersey, in a condo. That's gonna suck. What's this question about this? I just bought this.
Let's see this little fucker. 112 Squirrel Street. The hell is that? Where the hell is it? Gooner Rat. What a disgusting username, sir. Anyway, buddy of mine bought his first house. How'd he do? By the way, you two are super cute. That's coming from Gooner Rat. Disgusting. And he has a picture of Tom Cruise.
Yikes.
As his PFP. What the hell is going on, sir?
Do you have a light out over there? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch and bastard.
Two disgusting things put together. Rats and gooning. And you have the nerve to say we look super cute. What the
I'm not
fuck
super
are
cute.
You on about?
Did he say that? Oh my god, did you really say that?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Dude, are you addicted to masturbation? Do you jerk off at work?
That's in the plus of the LGBTQA plus.
What?
That's probably in the plus.
Oh, yeah. That's someone who's addicted
plus.
to whacking off?
To rats.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I can't do. How did he do?
I'm in the plus.
Terribly. He did terrible. I'm sorry. This is an old lady's house. This is a house where people should be in rehab. Complete waste of space for this is a Guido thing, a catwalk. Yeah. You can't party down here. Small TV, undersized wall, bad utilization of space. Carpeted stairwell because it's plywood built. The condo complex was built in 1992 or 1987. Watch. Don't worry. It'll back me up. When was it built? 1994. Okay. Terrible time to be building houses. The world's cheapest vinyl siding. You've got neighbors on and around all around you. You've got 2x4 construction more than likely. The shittiest code that ever existed was in that era. The lights are straight out of a fucking rehab facility. A $62 5-point Lowe's chandelier from 1999 or 2001. Ratty ass floors you'll never be able to find. Cinnamon from Lumber Liquidators, scratched as all hell. No rug underneath. One light switch that does your nipple light, your shitty ass chandelier, and then a bunch of key hooks right below it, put right into the wall. Good for you. Ratty ass undersized vents. I'll bet you it's hot and cold in there like a motherfucker. Shitty ass Korean countertops that were redone in 2004 to sell it for that amount of money. Absolutely rat ass $89 builder grade oak cabinets straight out of a fucking like an underserved old folks home. Never painted mocha in 2004 when this was flipped from an apartment complex for old people to a condo complex by you know who people. when they wrote up a condo document, an HOA documentation, a ceiling fan with a 7-inch drop rod. So this thing shakes like hell, makes a lot of humming noises and moves back and forth. These chains clang together, makes a lot of noise. You can see that. Why would anybody need a visual of this downstairs? You can only put a... it's just an absolute shit use of space, so we can have it. This should have been pushed out here. This like the stairwell should have went here to here, and you could have utilized this whole part of the upstairs had we not needed a princess view from an office area. Bedroom's fine enough. Ratty ass, cheap as they come, closet guts. Shitty $89 shower insert on an old school, basically a fucking plastic tub. $119 48-inch vanity from Home Depot on the redo of the kitchen cabinets. A $79 over the toilet paper holder. A toilet that's original. LG rat ass new washer. Old dryer. Dryer's better than the washer, even though one looks better. Kids room. Don't get that. So it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Cool. Hardwoods on the office upstairs. That makes a lot of sense. Ratty ass $89 ceiling fan. The components of this house, including the drywall and the studs, this is probably $23,000 worth of stuff. It is a 2-bath, which I do like. I like the 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I like the oversized cabinetry. I do like the storage. I'm glad your neighbors are just as stupid as you are, and there's thousands of them. $325,000 for this. No, thank you.
Wow.
1,300 square feet, $235 a foot for $111 a square foot in 2021 build quality. No problem. What's the HOA fee a month? I would love to see that. How much is the HOA? How much is the HOA? It was bought for $178 in 2020, and then you paid an honest double at the worst time in the market for New Jersey property for just a fucking nameless, faceless, NPC ass motherfucker condo. I hate it. I hate it.
Burn it.
It's not the only good news is this right here, that it's 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Easy long-term hold and rent. I'll say that. Easy long-term hold and rent. The only way out of this is keeping this thing forever and renting it to basically traveling nurses, and you will maybe break even. Your estimated rent is $2,700, which is almost a break even. If he probably put 30 grand down, so he owes $290 on it. His mortgage is probably something like that. So with HOA, all he has to do is lose $6,000 a month, and people can break your stuff. How do you think he did, chat?
Chat, how'd we do?
How'd he do?
I got Kite Walker. Thanks for the advice. A setup would be awesome. How would I contact you for the details? You guys are legends.
Thanks for the advice. A setup?
I forgot what he said earlier. Sorry, I can look it up.
Palmer, Mass. Nice area. I like Palmer.
Arnold?
Yeah. Palmer, Mass. Hickville, kind of near my old house. Prices recently jumped off the floor. What's the scoop with this one?
Okay. Yeah. Palmer. Yes. Okay, let's find that real quick. Okay. So B Heath. Close on this next week. What can I do to fix the yard? And I need good ideas on how to fence yard for dogs and kids.
Get rid of the dogs. Give the dogs away. Inside's nice. Flip. I don't like this at all. I don't like this right here. It's annoying. I want to see something else that's going to piss me off. I can tell. No closet doors. Aggravating. Virtual staging. Original vinyl windows. They didn't spray this area. Annoying. Good job on the basement finish. Almost. They did the recessed cans, ceiling joist, black thing. Boiler is tired. Be ready for that. That boiler's real tired. Silk going wild over there. Little daylight. New sill right here. What's that all about? What's that all about? That's 2-hour-old sill right there. So that was rotted. So they jacked the house up and then they brought it back down on that. I'd want to investigate that, just a heads up. And that's probably right there. I would be willing to guess that that piece of, that's an improperly ported gutter on this side, and then it rotted out over here. And that mulch against the house is causing the rot. And this right here was the problem below that. So let's get this shit away from there. That's kind of like problem number one. This shouldn't, like, tear this off, tear this off. This is texture 111 siding around vinyl siding. This is a herpy right here. This is a straight up herpy on the outside front lip first date right here. Just a heads up. Water come down, water go in here. It's fine. I'm not gonna panic, but it needs to be addressed. Siding garage doors, your friend. Fence poles. I'm not a big fan of, fencing is expensive. I'm trying to get the lay of the land in the basement down here. They bought a grinder and scraped the basement floor. It's a smart thing to do, but they half-assed the flip. They paid $210,000. They paid $180,000 for this thing. I want to be right about something here tonight. Fucking lion sacks of shit. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Smell of rat. Mm-hmm. A gooner rat.
Watch your ass and save your money, because you got a boiler problem coming around the bend. This is ass, by the way. This needs to be refigured. You need to buy these cabinets, and you need to redo the island with the shallow 18-inch cabinets at the least. So let's tear this island out. Let's redo this. Call Infinite Granite right near you. Infinite Granite. Tell him Nick, the weird guy that had the TV show on Adult Swim. He'll remember me. His name is Cody. He's a really cool kid. I like him a lot. And he did the house for me, the Space House in Southbridge. He's right near you. He's too busy. I can't get a hold of him. I don't think it was termites, but this needs to be a bigger island with better ideas. Also, how did they do this right here? This is a busted open wall. Let's make sure this is structurally sound. It's worth even a patch to figure out. Make sure they did that right. This needs to be steel or something. LVL. I need to see how that went down. That's a long span with, you can go up in the attic and look down on it and see what it's made of. And that needed to be a lot more supported than you think. Just a heads up. Just so you know, just so all you guys know, when you start busting walls down, you can't do that. You can't make a beam. You can't just hack together a bunch of 2x12s and make a beam. You need this is a span, my man. This is 24, 30 feet. So this has to land here, and I don't see a spot where it would land. This needed to essentially land here, go all the way down, and then go into the basement, in the basement, steel down 4 feet into a basically it needs to go deeper than the depth of the cement floor in the basement to hold that up. All the way up and over and down. Just throwing that out there. So how do you check that? You go in the attic, get into the attic, and then look down on this beam and check what's there. And if not, guess what? You got some shit to do. Hit the like button.
Please, sir. Hitting the like.
That's all you remembered me. I know that. So.
Please.
Yeah, I don't see any holes cut. Please, sir, please hit the like button, please. This has to be ripped out. This has to patio needs to be put in. Gutters need to be ported into drains or dipped out the front. catch drain or curtain drain around here, so the water comes down, it gets caught in a drain, and then skirted around the entire house. Basically, a big giant trench filled with drip pipe and all that. You'll figure out how to do that. But basically, a big pipe around the house to get the water away, leaving this dry. And then this area essentially needs to be a gigantic patio of the span of the house. This needs to be away. This needs to be away. This needs to be like crushed stone drip line all the way around.
I am having the super chat for you.
Fencing, I would go with just friend cheap black coated chain link fence, $6,000. Landscaping, let's talk about that after we get the structural things hemmed up, but it's going to be something 60 inches tall here. New stairs, maybe something uniform here. This tree comes out, red mulch comes out. These are unbelievably difficult to pull out. Shout out to, was it Blue Penguin? Iron Penguin welders. These guys around me that kind of did the thing that I tell all welders to. They're welding rails all over the place, and they're good, and they're affordable, and they're cool. They'll have a good idea for stairs, for stair rail for you to keep that kind of thing looking a little bit better. And if this was, and everything's copacetic and done and well executed and whatever, and there's no issue and everything's fine, I would siding, garage door, front door, back patio, bigger slider, exposed aggregate concrete, and that's it. I lived in Electric Avenue. I lived at 1326 Electric Avenue when I was in. It was Danny Trejo's son's house. It was cool. I lived here, 1326
Denny
Electric Ave, Venice. I lived there. I lived in this house. I rented it for $3,600. That used to be all grass, but that was the kitchen. You guys have seen this in a few videos. Yeah, lived there for 3 years.
With some free trails, tacos.
You can have the beautiful front, the Ford Ranger. Every time I'm in a movie and the villain, I make sure they die to show you that villainy deserves to be dead.
Danny Trejo's a good guy. He's a good guy. I like Danny Trejo. But his son, he kept on finding all Danny Trejo's stuff all over the house, like tucked in and weird stuff. It was cool. Anyway, it was right behind Intelligentsia. That's why I'm a coffee loser now.
From Blumblebee. Hi, I'm a new mortgage broker. Worked at a place for a couple months, but the guy who owned it was insane. He went to Bohemian Grove and didn't pay us. On my own now. How would you find leads? Realtors, social media? Go to Bohemian Grove.
Right now, finding leads in the mortgage. I don't know what market you're in. Finding leads in a mortgage. I believe I don't know if you're paying for leads and teams and whatnot. That's a question for Adam Delmonico. I would refer to Adam Delmonico, the Adam Delmonico episode. I had a mortgage broker on here that's basically the biggest guy in Rhode Island. He's truly the #1 mortgage broker, and he's a normal, straight shooting guy. He's a non-pig in a world of pigs. You know that's a terrible place to be, but just shoot straight. Got people answers on things right away, knew how to get to pre-quals, but it was working with realtors that hustle, closing loans fast. It was basically, I think he started with hard to do loans and got very understood qualifications quickly and was able to deduce people's situations as fast as possible. And I mean, I'm talking like within 45 minutes, giving people like hard answers, rates, etc., pre-quals, understanding what they can attempt to look for as fast as possible. But he did answer that question there, and I think he's... I don't hate Virginia. I like Richmond. I love Richmond. But making friends with realtors is hustling realtors is like realtors that crush, and there are lists of all realtors know who crushes. But realtors who crush in areas that are truly emerging, that are just basically cheap. And when you have cheap houses, you have non-typical income scenarios. Mom and son are buying a house. Dad and new girlfriend are buying a house. Daughter moving out of house, new nurse, 23 years old, no credit sort of things, understanding the programs and sort of being able to quickly work someone through that. So they're not like, huh, what, where, sort of like capturing it quickly and being able to sort of get them on the right path and understanding costs and whatnot. No, Richmond's not the worst. Richmond is fun, man. Richmond's fucking awesome. 726 North 8th Street. North 8th Street, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
From Chi Rizzo, just closed on this. Thinking about updating Master Suite. Any ideas?
North B Street?
B North NB Street.
Yeah, that's it. Coeur d'Alene. Love Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty gas.
2-bed, 2-bath, 2,500 square feet. Look what's right there. Look at that. Coeur d'Alene Resort, where that place was.
Aha.
Yeah, that's great.
Our little spot.
It's just a little spot.
Just
Beverly's.
Our little getaway.
A little getaway. Beverly's. And then right there is, that's right near that bar. This is right near that bar, Lakers.
Yeah.
Great bar. Shout out to the bartenders and the scene over at Lakers in Coeur d'Alene. Great night out, great spot. James Bohan, accountant, friend of the show. James, how are you? How have you been? Miss you, pal. Hope things are
The
well.
bar that had a Sam Hyde sticker on the toilet.
Yeah.
In the bathroom.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, they were big. They were fans of us out there. That was cool. Richmond is great. It's definitely great. Richmond is great. You've got 10 good metal bars. Everybody's sweet. It's cheap. That's a good American city, Richmond. If you don't think it's cool, it doesn't get better than that. Trust me, that's not shit. Love Richmond. Finished. All right, so we got, Jesus Christ, fucking skip trowel finish all over the goddamn place. Upgrading. You are going to have a fun time making that a real thing. That is a wild sitting area in the basement. Wild ceiling height. All right. Coeur d'Alene is fucking gorgeous. These things are a notorious leaking nightmare, just a heads up. So be ready to, I would paint this a cooler color and then be ready to essentially lose it. But great thing for now. I wouldn't mind if this was, I don't want to be looking at that. 2x6 is a little under for me as far as build. Not a big fan of the rigidity of that. I wish these were scalloped, but again, it's too small to scallop. The vine trellis is nice. This is a lot of extra things built in here. All right, we got firewood stacked to the goddamn ceiling. We've got man cave with the Jeep, with the jacked up lesbian Jeep. Jesus Christ. Okay. Aftermarket dormers. Oh, they really fucking just jacked this son of a bitch up for square footage. I mean, just absolutely square footage maxing on this thing. Yeah, you can. I mean, Coeur d'Alene is absolutely stunning. I mean, stunning. Master bath? Is that what he said he wants to do? Master bath?
Master Suites.
Master suite. Well, first of all, you should size the furniture properly. The furniture is oversized. So that would be a little bit better here. I mean, a lot of materials all over the fucking board on this thing. The master suite, lots of levels, lots of rooms here, small rooms everywhere in this goddamn thing. I hope you guys aren't big people because you are going to be bumping into walls when you're fucking. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of these bathtubs and all that shit. I mean, that's a full gut job, to say the least. Looking into the backyard, it's a gut job. That's a $25,000 problem. So you probably at the same time you should. Wow, you use drywall to just cover everything up. Wine cellar, the rooms. Yeah. I would have a firewood area. I would not give up my garage for firewood stacking, and I would have firewood. I would pay the $150 to have someone stack the firewood in a more convenient area, if anything. A little bit of a gut. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. There's a little bit of a gut needed there. It's I need some square foot, some floor plan maxing a little bit better. So before we start ripping out the bathroom, let's start thinking about how we're getting less steps down and this, that, and the other thing. Like, this could be optimized a little bit better. This might be a gut here. These two rooms I'd probably gut just to get me a little bit more square footage in the ceilings. This wall, again, steel beams going in, I-beam, supports below, engineer, stamped, etc., which will end up turning into a kitchen gut. Archways, not doors, incorporation office here, maybe even busting through the back room here. I want uniform archways that all make sense and jive, and all the design language speaks to each other, because it's a little janky here and there, but it's sort of like that or nothing. Or I'm just going to paint this thing, because the amount of money you're going to spend on tile to get this thing uniform is crazy. So let's start with a paint job first. I mean, you can do it. It's basically a $25,000, but I mean the cabinet's up and down and all around on this thing. Let's go one uniform cabinet, no tile below, none of this cabinet on the end. Cooler looking large window combined, bathtub out. Let's not let this bathtub eat up that much square footage. Maybe even a shower move, or just a better installation. But bathroom designers in your future, but just let's take the materials down from 90 to 20. That's that, and then let's take the floor heights from 7 different floor heights to 3 different floor heights. But yeah, it's a lot of up, down, all around, but uniform flooring and uniform floor heights and floor plans and uniform color, but it's very you got Marge Simpson hair colored ceiling up there. That's what I would be concentrating on before you start going and putting $30,000 in one. That's like putting a $30,000 wheel on the left front wheel only. So go slow. I would just honestly, on a house like the one, how much did you spend on this thing? It's going to need a lot to go to the next. You spent $800,000 on it already, so I would be pumping the brakes on how I'm going to do this whole thing, because realistically, you could do implemented front porch here, new window layout. I mean, you got different style windows in this thing, kind of all over. You got like French doors. You've got, shitty window here that needs to be a more uniform window. This could be a window and siding thing. This is, I mean, you really, really got to like finish what's going on here. You need an engineer. This is like bigger than me. I'm saying this as a friend. The rooms are undersized and they should be like more jiving. That's it. Before you spend money on that, go slow. Talk to James Bohan. He lives there. He knows. He spent $1 million there twice, 3 times. He'll put you in. Reach out to him.
Hey, Nick, I love the stream. I'm a 22-year-old carpentry apprentice from Western Canada. The pay is pretty poor out here. Plan was to learn project management from my father. Once I'm done, what would your advice be moving forward?
He's in Atlanta?
Western Canada.
You're in Western Canada? I mean, you got to go where, if you're carpentering, being a carpenter is a dope job, right? Finish is in a scarcity over here. You want to be, if you're a carpenter and you want to be making bread, or basically be punching your own ticket as far as how many hours you can be working, you want to be working where houses are being built in the highest end in Moss and they can't get you. Pacific Northwest high-end areas in the United States. You want to be basically working with the best builders, period. Project management's fine, but project management in areas that are sort of like on a downturn, that's It's not really a thing, right? That's like saying, why aren't I selling Mercedes in the ghetto? That's kind of like that's the question you're asking. That job like rips around where I am. Like right now, from like basically from Philadelphia to Maine, you have jobs. I'd give you a job in 1 second. I could get you a job as a finished carpenter here or a framer, 25 to 35 bucks an hour, basically as fast as possible, working for great builders, project manager, etc. But you want to be working in the highest end. The highest end never drops out in the home stuff. At all costs, take a shittier job with a bigger company that's better. That's like a 4-man or a 10-man crew over a slapdash shitty. You're going to learn shitty practices and shitty ways and shitty profiteering techniques, as opposed to, like, you know, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Yeah, absolutely right. It totally does. But that kind of applies big time in any of the trades. Any of the trades guys out there, go. I know this is like no shit, but like, go to the beach areas, go to the rich neighborhoods, work in the like, be able to develop an eye to where the companies, who are the companies that are getting the best work, and then go and work for them. They are busy. They always need tradesmen, always. And basically stop at nothing to be working for these companies that have best practices, because essentially they have the best clients that have the most money that will pay them just to keep them there. When you are in the highest end of real estate, when you are like a killer, if I was doing it my way, I can't even pay guys top rate to get them to my house to finish my project, because the guys who I know that do it are too busy doing real rich people's shit. And rich people don't look at it like, oh my God, your whole crew's getting $50 an hour, $65 an hour. That's too. They don't even think about it like that. They want I want my porch now. That's the way they think about it. They don't care about that. It's nothing to them. They see the sum as, I bought this place for $1.5 million. I'd put another $1 million into it like nothing, as fast as possible. That's the only way to consider what you're doing if you're in the trades, in my opinion, if you're a young guy. Worrying about your management tag or where you are on the ladder, that really doesn't matter. It's building your skill set and doing the dopest shit, because that skill set is forever, and doing it as fast as possible, and sort of like being able to delineate it. You know, you don't want to be selling fucking Kias and Hyundais. You know, you want to sit there every day and hear people talking about how, I just got broken up with, I got kicked out of my house, I got my car taken away. For what? What are you, a fucking social worker? Get out of there. You're trying to build houses. You're not trying to hear sob stories. So, that's, and honestly, you really, even in upside down markets like a Vancouver, there's someone. And how do you find them? Let's go like this. And how would I do this? Vancouver. Residential Design Awards, award-winning custom Hasler Homes. Literally shit like this. You go there and you say, you guys build the best homes I want to work. I'm not saying they're the best. I'm just saying. I did this in 1 second. This type of shit. Who else did Hasler Homes compete with? Where are they? Go on Reddit. Find out the names of the companies. You need a set of names. You have 5. Okay, Clay Construction, another award-winning. You know, these are the guys who don't run out of work, right? Go there, work, they pay, right?
I got Timmy Tism. Hey, Nick, mechanical engineer, just got 2019 Frontier junk removal business, forming LLC, insurance, Instagram, QuickBooks, ideas to start with storage units, apartments, and furniture store customers. Thoughts? Thanks.
If you really, really want an easy one, here's an easy one that's fast cash that doesn't require delivery from. This is one I've been saying. A couple of guys have been doing it. Assembling furniture and delivering furniture from like Restoration Hardware, Bed Bath & Beyond outlets. Guys who go to West Elm and buy a couch. Be the laminated local delivery guy. I deliver 7 things a day from the Bed Bath & Beyond outlet, the Design Within Reach outlet, the Restoration Hardware outlet, and I move things. And I hire one lug, and I have a 26-foot rented box truck, and I can do it 7 deliveries in a day to justify the cost of renting something, or a trailer or something like that. Easy. IKEA furniture assembly at $125 an hour. Picture hanging and audio, like a literally Bluetooth audio. I'm paying for it as we speak. Simple furniture assembly, shelf hanging, using laser levels, and hanging shelf brackets. That's the easiest, low cost. I think Got Junk and these clean out places, it's sort of you're fighting shit upstream on that stuff. My cousin owned a Got Junk franchise. He sold out. Private equity's involved. It's a lot of layout. It's a lot of cheap labor. You're basically just like living with dudes who are former movers. Tough group of people to manage. Not really my cup of tea. One man, one op, small bag of tools. I mean, dudes basically assembling furniture, bringing things upstairs, setting up small laundry rooms, laundry room cabinetry, closet assembly. Tons of work. Tons of work. I know it sounds stupid, but this stuff works.
John M., do you like Danbury, Connecticut? Looking to start my own design/build business when I get my professional engineer license, but I need to move within 100 miles of New York City. Jersey, New Milford, upstate New York instead.
I like the area of Connecticut you're talking about. That like Connecticut, like the Rye, New York, Danbury, Rye to Danbury and back and all over there. I mean, I'm sure it's expensive and pricey and all that, but that's the good shit. Landscaping is probably the easiest one to break into, just because I was able to do it quickly, and it's not really that. But basically, you're just project managing. You're basically exterior GCing, but masonry work, stone work, brick, the old school stuff, brick, stone, and blue stone, that kind of stuff. That's, again, you're talking right to a high-end clientele. Pipelines, gas fire pits, grills, TVs, electrical wires, landscape lighting, gates, gatehouses, eaves lighting, tree lighting, etc. I don't know. That stuff is that area is about to blow up. I think there is going to be a little bit of an exodus from New York and people just sort of settling in those areas. But yeah, I fuck with it.
And another super chat here from Kyle Pex. Hey Nick, Head Indie Animal here. 2 Qs. What's your opinion on metal roofs? Who should I consult to make sure building plans that I have are up to code? Also, no World Cup games in Indiana. The world got the memo to stay out.
Stay out. Metal roofs rip. They're cheaper by you. I have a metal roof on my house. I have a standing seam metal roof. Just the guy who installed my roof was a fucking idiot. He was a GC. He was a liar. He said he was going to do it himself, and it was a crew from Mass. Brazilians. And it's okay. It's cool. It's expensive. It's a lost art around here. Nobody does it in New England. So it's $1,500 a square installed where I live for a standing seam metal roof. You do the math. So they're dope. They look good, but people around Rhode Island are just too fucking cheap to buy them. So I look like a fucking asshole in mine. So I do. And then what was the second question? Building codes. Who you contact? I mean, depending on the job, but call the inspector. Get the inspector out. I mean, always come into the project saying you want to do things the right way. You know what I mean? The only time you're gaffing shit is when the house is like under $100,000 and you truly don't have the money. And even then, you shouldn't be gaffing. You should look up like what's acceptable. And then you're like, oh yeah, I was already here like that. And then something that you can use in the meantime to sort of dress up the $100,000 piece of shit that you bought, good enough for a little while. But it should meet code in most ways, even if you are skirting some of the realities of it.
All right, you want to check this out?
Yeah. This is nice.
Aaron W. Patrick.
Yeah.
Me and my wife love this house, but the neighbor just sold for $351 and fully renovated. Should we even offer or just stay away?
No, this is nice. What part of Georgia? What part of Atlanta is it? Capitol View. Wow. I lived in Grant Park. It's crazy. That's wild. Atlanta's, it's hot and cold. It's touch and go, but nice hills, picturesque, tree-lined streets. Yeah. I mean, pretty nice piece. I'm not a big fan of the It's a nice house. It's a nice house, period. I'm going to shut my mouth. It's parquet floors. It's brick. 1937. 1945. The brickwork's dope. The roof's dope. The house is right. That area kind of just came up recently. So they probably scored it. The floors were redone by a fucking idiot. I can tell by the way the scratch marks. They didn't sand it with enough. They didn't take enough passes on the parquet. That's what it looked like when I did my first flooring job. So that's a little rough. The slate flooring. This house was redone in 2004. They paid $170 for it. $240. And 70 and 96. So yeah, I mean, they're just paying for the area, gentrifying, but I'm not saying I'd stay away. I like it. I wouldn't be chasing this thing through the top, but it is a nice piece of real estate. Backyard's nice. Carport's good. You could probably find another one just because there's so many goddamn houses in Atlanta, but it is a nice piece of real estate. Am I chasing these things around? No, I want to find a deal on one. I don't think 350 is too much. I don't think you could rent that for that much less. So I'll say that. I like what you're looking at.
Did you do the Westminster, Seattle?
No, I did not. I skipped it. Oops. No, Westminster, Seattle. All right. St. Louis, 6124 West.
Beta got back. Need to make sure I have good taste or if I'm John Stupid material.
No, this is dope. St. Louis, Missouri, 443 bedroom, 3 bath, 2,000 square foot Tudor style row home. Beautiful. In that nice area of St. Louis. American Craftsman, Shaker style, or whatever. Not a Usonian. Yeah, this is dope. Arts and crafts, details. All the quarter and riffs on oak. Modern fireplace. Attention to detail on the fireplace replacement. Very nice piece. Look at that. When you spend, so I just want to show you guys something. This fireplace replacement is like $3,500 on the cheapest end. This one was probably $6,000. No offense. Doesn't this make you want to pull? This makes girls pull their pants and underwear around their ankles and walk at you.
Whoa.
Please, 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 please. That's unbelievable. But I mean girls, I mean me.
Right.
Very well executed. Nice paneling, more arts and crafts styling, newel posts all original, kick plates all original, floors original. Melamine cabinets. Kitchen, a little something to be desired, but the original doors and floors in such good shape, I'm gonna overlook it. Original appliances, no hood, food storage, pantry cabinet, upstairs master suite, walk-off porch, cool walk-in shower, great job. They understood. Did they do pocket doors in the closets? Pocket doors in the closets, very nice touch. Really nice stuff. Stained glass windows, reading rooms off the back. No, really, really well executed. Great rooms, horsehair plaster, built like a brick shit house. Cool original fireplace that could be added onto on a second floor if you wanted it. Really good paint job, nice style right here. The colored ceiling with the white walls, it's very chic. These people knew all the style things. Guys, a fucking well done, all the techniques executed is going to get you 10 to 15% more. On $400,000, these people made $60,000 by doing cool paint shit. Literally, cool light fixtures. And no, it did not cost them a lot to do that. It just took them a little bit of foresight to know how to do that. But good job. Good job on tidying up all the little plumbing, adding in all the little electric touches. Just see the little paint, just quaint, speckled floor. Good for you. New heater, Rheem water heater. Good for you. Kelly green exterior. You got the tick seed. You got perennial garden in the back. Japanese maple, sunset Japanese maple. Just varied little massings of floral perennials flowering at different times. Newer mini splits. Dining off the back deck. No railing here. Probably not code. Koi pond. Not that into those because the birds are always going to. Maybe they didn't. Maybe it's just that great. The heron's not going to eat that. Step down stairs. Really nice. I actually like that. Detached single car garage. That could be cooler. But the perennial, you got the dogwood here, you got the hydrangea, the panicle hydrangea on standard, Japanese maple weeping, hostas, you got creeping jenny, you got Russian irises over here, you got all kinds of perennial gardens well executed on the front of the house. Not a lot of turf and maintenance. They did a great job. They paid $280 for that, I bet. Did they pay $280? They paid $380. Wow. Yeah, they're not even being greedy. I like that. And if that's the area I'm thinking of where that place was, yeah, I bet you it's a nice area. Skinker de Belviere. That's nice. Nice piece. You're not crazy. I love it. Absolutely love it.
More super chats.
Yes. Hit me.
Joe Magaline, looking to build a home in a cheap wooded lot in a nice area of northeast Ohio. Only concern is a train track is just beyond the back of the lot and local train goes by daily.
No.
I'm worried about resale value. Any thoughts?
Yeah, don't do it.
Oh, boy.
Listen, I just built a house. Building a house, first of all, it's not easy. All right? Whatever you think it's going to cost, add 35% at least. At least. Train tracks, unsellable. Literally unsellable. It's like I have...
He's waffling.
Hi, my name is Megan McGarvey. I have a cleft palate scar, and one of my eyes is an actual is a tortoiseshell button. I'm planning on running for Miss America. I've recently entered the Miss Rhode Island contest. I did get dead last, and I don't have a singing voice, and I'm 400 pounds with one leg, and I sing like the sound of a screeching soul coming out of a well. But I am going to pursue this. It is my thing. When should I give up and realize that I might not be the next Miss America? That's the question you just asked me. Building a house is an absolute fucking nightmare. Unfortunately, what does the lot do? It becomes a commercial facility or a metal building or a barn dominium or something like that, or a psychopath.
Homeless shelter.
Yeah, a cheap lot is a curse because it makes you think that because you got the lot for free, you can build the house there and it's cheaper and your cost base is just so low because you got it. Guys, cheap lots are cheap because they're cheap, right? I'm not trying to bust your balls or be a gatekeeper. I bought a mediocre lot and I put a really nice house on it. It cost me too much money. There's a lot of road noise. My house is cool, but I'll always call it like I see it, okay? Don't fall into this trap. You ask anybody who built a house. It's not easy. I'm not saying you'll be in hell. You'll build a house, you'll be all the way in debt, and then you'll go to sell it, and that train, that choo-choo sound never goes away. People fucking hate that.
And we got Smitty Warben Jaegerman Jensen. Hey, Nick, I work at a small Honda dealership. What's your go-to sell-off the sold log and service customers? What's your go-to sell-off the sold
What's my go-to sell-off the sold log? Upcoming lease turn-ins.
We do internet and ups, but I'm weak at calling the sold log and people in service. Do you have any tips? Thanks.
Hey, your lease is coming up. I have one for you. Just a heads up. Have it already done for you. I'm going to lower your payments. Sales are slow. Good news. Sales are slow. We need you. Straight up. Don't lie. Hey, we're really slow. We need cars. Your car's coming in. I need your car used. I can't get them. Also, everybody's shipping your cars out used. Hondas. They're the most shipped car in the world. Hondas and Toyotas. They're being shipped overseas. I need inventory, and we are discounting our cars because our sales suck right now because no one has money and we are broke. What does that mean? It means we've discounted the car and there are discounted lease incentives. I could probably save you $40 a month in your lease payment. You're driving a Honda. You're not going to flip out and go drive a Mercedes, are you? Okay, no. Why, you don't like $300 oil changes? Oh, I understand. Okay, well, come on in. We have a 24-month lease, which is crazy. That's the terms they're running right now. You're paying $379 a month right now. I can get you to $311 a month and have the deal ready for them, worked on a new vehicle. And this one has... And then give 3 new benefits from the 24 to the 3-year-old car. In 3 years, it is Honda's duty to improve the car a little bit each year. Tell them the 3 things that'll probably be just a shot in the dark are, I can get you one with a sunroof if you didn't have it. I can get you one with cooled seats if you didn't have it. And then I can get you a Sport if you didn't like the way your wheels looked on your other car. Is that cool? Let me know. Or if you want, maybe you had a kid, you want an SUV. Last time you looked at them, they were $500 a month. I got one for $414 a month. I can get you into a Ridgeline. Is that cool with you? I'll have it ready for you. I know this is a pain. I know you make $200 an hour. You don't even have to deal with me. You come in, you sign the papers, you turn. This is Honda. Buying Honda is like buying deli meat. Sometimes you buy maple ham. Sometimes you buy smoked ham. That's the way you sell a Honda.
It's always yummy.
And always blame the dealership. That's my favorite one.
Oh, yeah.
I can't. We're not selling cars. We're slow. I need your business.
It's a go-to anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Literally. What's this one? McLean, Virginia. For this, you can buy this piece of shit for 1.7 million.
Dumpty. Nick, I grew up on the street from this.
Piece of
up
shit.
the street from this house. This or the one next door was the old Secret Service house. Apparently, we had someone in the neighborhood they needed to protect.
Cool. McLean, Virginia. The CIA lives here. Imagine the CIA being like yeah.
And the guy
Imagine
you think it's like a cool gangster. It's just a pedophile from.
yeah, some guy with a side part having like mediocre sex with his boring ass wife.
Yeah.
Are you close? No, you're doing good. This house, like imagine our Secret Service is living in this lame ass fucking house.
Tango Bravo.
Tango Bravo on those burgers. Like this cornball ass house in Northern Virginia.
Yeah, I'll take a whiskey foxtrot.
Why don't you foxtrot that whiskey over to me? Oh, you're not wearing a thong yet? No, that's cool.
I've killed children before.
I use the Black Hawk helicopter to kill children. Yeah, no, I like beige.
They went bang bang.
We'll just go with the beige. I'll put this wine glass set out here to show you that I'm having fun. I haven't had a glass of wine in 20 years. It's against my
code of ethics. Again, I kill children for a living.
Yes. War crimes. No. Just kidding. I'll go with the Uba Tuba granite, please, and the glass tile backsplash from Home Depot. I really like the way the some of the colors really make the countertop pop. Like CIA agent like picking out home finishings, and they're all lame as shit. Yeah, it's John Kirikow talking about how they cut dog tails off to psychologically torture you and pick out this basic bitch ass fucking Ethan Allen cornball living room, this gray washed fake Tabriz out, and coffee table that you can't put anything down on. I don't know what it is about law enforcement and having permeable surface tables. I wonder if that's a thing. So you can just... Who the hell would want a permeable surface table? You can't put your feet on it. You stain.
A place like this retains evidence. Anything ever goes down,
Blood.
I keep a good record of it.
Blood, saliva, hair, follicles.
A lot of people don't know. You go to a crime scene, first thing you do, you look up.
Blood splatter.
There you go.
I take out my kit. I take out my kit.
Yep.
Oh.
If it's got
Bag
iron,
that?
it oxidizes and it turns green.
You're looking at blood. Child's blood. Ratty ass doors. There's semen on this toilet. There's semen in this toilet. Why?
Into a toilet.
It's just semen in it.
Got a plumpkin. Spitting semen in the toilet.
For whatever reason, the sex that they have, the woman doesn't like semen, so he has to come in the toilet.
Documents the evidence.
Yeah.
Like gold playing.
Yeah.
Seven style.
You're 5'11". You served in the Naval Academy. Your father was a screamer. You had to. He was pleased that you worked in what's that place in Virginia? What is McLean? What's the one?
Oh gee.
What's that thing called?
Gang.
Yeah.
McLean County.
No, what's that like? That area the CIA lives in that we.
I completely.
What the fuck is the name of that, guys? What's the name of that chat? Your house is a box. It's a Georgian colonial. It's got a tan doorway. You have a colonial setting above the double front door. You've got beige furniture.
Hide away. From CIA.
Your wife disappoints you. Her job at the bureau is less. Her career is Quantico. Thank you. That's what I was talking about. Yes. The track lighting to show the $60 art from fucking this rat furniture. Langley, yeah. The look in her eyes is knowing that she's no longer inspired at your clearance level at Quantico. You have missionary sex once a month where neither of you climax. You look up pictures of your ex-girlfriend on Facebook. You often reminisce the idea of messaging them secretly, meeting them in a parking lot, having a rendezvous in a place, a warm, tropical, beautiful place such as Aruba. You wipe off with a white towel your 4-inch red penis. You comb your side part. You put on... What's a cheat?
I can smell your air freshener. Yes, very good. You've divulged an embarrassing piece of information. You've developed such a good rapport. No.
Oh, man. Final house of the night. But no, I hate it. 1.6 million to live next to freaks? I'm all set, pal. All set.
And we got a super chat, too. From Rob. Electrician in the Bay Area. Thoughts on FHA loan or for 2 to 4 multi-unit to start me real estate portfolio? He's a leprechaun.
In the
Prices
Bay Area?
Are yeah. Prices are crapola here. Don't want to move to somewhere like Sac or even Stockton, but the prices seem to make more sense there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think San Francisco. I think the Bay Area is undeniably a beautiful place to live, and I don't ever bet on places staying down forever. California is a beautiful place to live, and it's got like real upside to it, other than politicians and whatnot, and the bums and whatnot.
Right.
I like people that I meet from San Francisco. I think it's a beautiful place to live. I don't want to like front and pretend like I'm good job market. People like to live there, period. The cost of living is so fucking high. I don't think you're going to make $1. I don't even think you're going to stay above water. If I was looking honestly in the Bay Area, I would just wait. I think that area, basically the entire Bay Area is a market that's waiting to crumble. I think there is going to be some turnover. I think there's some stats that I would look at. I don't like anything I see. In fact, it's probably in California, it's probably the least speculated area I get in 3 years of doing this shit. So I don't have a ton of experience looking at things, but justifying what I would imagine is $1.5 million house and then taking a high risk, basically a fucking high risk jumbo loan on a multifamily with not a lot of money down, which tells me you're bringing like a knife to a gunfight by way of financing. You're playing in a big boys game, which is, residential real estate speculation in a super oversaturated market with big players. You have to fix these shit boxes. So the only thing you're going to be able to find or qualify for, is going to be either A, overpriced or someone's gouging. And you don't have, God forbid something slips, you don't have enough money to catch yourself if something falls. Like if the market falls and you want an FHA because you don't want to put a lot of money down, you're fucked. You're unfinanceable. You're screwed. Right? If you buy a house for $1.5 million and the market slips and you owe $1.5 million on something that's worth $1.2 million, you're going to put a gun in your mouth. You're going to be sad. You're going to unalive. That's what happens. That's sort of where those advantageous, government, that's where they start. If you're in an area where you're sure of the upswing that's coming in like a Buffalo or Rochester or Pittsburgh, a Detroit or parts of Michigan, parts of Ohio, parts of Kenosha, Wisconsin, Western Massachusetts, parts of Connecticut, sure. But when you're playing in like the highest form price wise, you could get fucked so bad. You could get fucked more than people could even understand. Like you're basically, you have to maintain a high level of income. Your tenants move out, your vacancy rates, you have to do the math at eight months rented a year. You've got high turnover. You've got jobs that hire and fire and breathe very quickly. You've got very flexible tech companies in the Bay Area that shrink employees constantly, quietly. So you have a hot to trot college grad coming from the Midwest with a new $250,000 a year job, and then 6 months later they cut and they're out of there. And you got a lot of shit like that happening. So it would be my worst. You need to know that. And I need to say that to you once. So would I want to play in that area? No, I wouldn't. Is Stockton and all those other areas that cheap? No, they're not that cheap either. But it's very, very, I'm really, really just a fish out of water. I would talk to Ellie Ridge Realtor. L Ridge Realtor. Look her up. She's the sharpest cat when it comes. She's a realtor. She's out there. She knows a lot about building. Her family's are builders. She's pretty much a builder herself. Her sister, they know that area really, really well. They're top performing real estate agents out there, and I don't think she would lead you astray. She's really, really knowledgeable. She said she'd come on the stream. I would love to have her on the stream. It's just a cross country flight, and she's busy as shit. But L Ridge Realtor, follow her if you don't. She's sharp as a tack, man. She's cool, and she knows her shit. But I think it's a generational thing. The ownership is handed down, so anybody selling, it's just a super advantageous time to sell. Their cost basis is basically zero. They got it from their grandmother. 1923, they bought it in the Haight-Ashbury district when their grandmother bought it for a tab of acid from Janis Joplin's pussy. That's what happened. And to tell you to kind of come in it with in earnest, you'll be able to dig yourself out because you're a tradesman and you're probably busy as shit. But I would probably live 35 to 40 minutes out into the next area, but I would consult with a pro realtor on how to access that market, and they will have a better input than me. But that's it, man. I don't want to see it. Listen, I did that. I bought in an expensive area in the end of the market, too much money, and I brought a knife to a gunfight by way of I had $15,000 down when I should have had $40,000 down. I came in, shit blew apart on me, tenants fucking stiffed me on rent, and it was fucking gun mouth time. Goffstown, New Hampshire, 4 Snowberry Lane, number 9. You don't have anything over there, do you?
I think we have 2 more.
Do you? All
Yeah.
right. Second to last one.
Did you get Walpole over there? And Fairmont?
I saw a Walpole earlier.
And a Fairmont? There's a Fairmont, West Virginia, and a Walpole?
No.
I didn't write them down?
No.
Okay.
All right. What is it?
That's not good.
Let's end in Walpole.
166 of the Walpole?
Yeah. Yeah.
845 North Street. Walpole. MA.
Yeah.
And then 1664 Fairmont Ave, Fairmont, West Virginia. Let's check out Snowberry Lane.
Snowberry Lane, number 9.
From Brent Oregon. Nick, can you check this home out for me, or do I owe $5 more?
No, I'll look at it. From like a countertop condo unit in New Hampshire. Builder grade cabinets, white appliances, nothing replaced. Fat NPC lady condo, single divorced mom condo, ocean. This is sexually active 60-year-old woman. Okay, we got Bruins freak with furniture that looks like it's been thrown down a fucking flight of stairs. This is embarrassing dog-eating furniture. I don't know what the hell she was thinking, but too much Bruins shit here. Bruins bedroom. This is a dude's bedroom. That's mom's. This is a dude who lives with his mom. Maybe a grandma in the basement. A sewing chair. That's where she does her bills. Most NPC and New Hampshire condo. We got a pool installed in this thing. $329,000 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. We're paying $197 a foot for this thing. $243 a foot. Sorry, building 79. No HOA. Low maintenance living at its finest. Country Square Estate. $329 in Goffstown, New Hampshire. I mean, dude, this is a boring fucking thing right here, my man. Manchester's kind of blowing up right now. It's safe. You will be okay. Am I excited about it? No. This is a 2016 silver Chevy Malibu with 71,000 miles on it for sale for $14,233. That's what this is. It's fine. I'm not mad about it. It won't fuck you over. It's not going to cost you a lot to fix, but you're competing with the reality. You're in okay. I fuck with Manchester overall. The price point, not bad. 2-bed, 2-bath. What it is not that nice. Just being honest with you. The parking's okay. The pool's fine. Your neighbors are 190 fucking years old. Your dishwasher's old as shit. Your stove's fucking just as old. You got ratty ass appliances. You got mid-level. You got medium. It's an okay starter home. It's an okay long-term hold. It performs like a 2% APR. This house as a real estate investment performs like a 2% money market account. Okay? It's going to be fine. Everything's okay. As long as the HOA isn't $500 a month. You got window unit ACs, which is not exciting. You got a finished basement, which is pretty cool, and it could be a third rental. It's a student rental it's a little tired out there. You can't add bricks, but if you could, I would add a little brick patio out here, but they won't let you do that. It's okay. It's like fat lady divorcee prison. Have fun hooking up with your 65-year-old girlfriend.
That's sweet. And this is from Rachel Beagle. No note.
Fairmont Ave, Fairmont, West Virginia.
Yes.
Yes.
B.
Come on. No note.
No, and then they get that address. So
Wow.
Look at the water. Like that.
address. No, it's 134. No, nigga, 164.
That's it. 1664. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh. Nothing.
What the fuck?
Hit me with this. Help me out with this.
What the fuck?
Help me. Come on, help me, bitch. You fucking leave me out here. I'll get you. I'll get you.
Fucking address. Pesquito address radio.
Come on, you bitch. Come on, you bitch. Yeah, time for leaving. Come on, bitch. You're fucking touching me. You're touching me.
Retarded kid touching kid to a bouncer.
You fucking know my dad is. You know my dad is, motherfucker, bitch ass.
Man, that was really funny. Yeah, I like West Virginia.
Okay, no address.
845 North Street, Walpole. I got you next
Sorry,
time.
Bitch, next time, get right.
Stupid bitch. Made your address.
Walpole.
You know my dad is, motherfucker. A bitch ass, to your attorney.
And this is
All right,
from
Walpole.
Young Turismo. Again, no note.
260 a foot in Walpole, 1.75 million. Just talked to my buddy Mike Exidia, who just built a house in Walpole for $1.6 million. And I don't think he did this. I love the square footage price. I love the 2 acres. I like the 1900. You're going to see something rare out of me. I hate this fucking area. I hate this area. And this house kicks ass.
Alrighty.
Good for you. This is a nice house. I like it. Wow. I just want to see exactly where it is. I used to work up here. I used to work at Acura Walpole. I know exactly where this is. Yep. Really nice. Yeah. Little high-speed road where you probably get your fucking head ran over if you're... So, not conducive to having children here, but mature landscaping, 2 acres, main road, 6-bed, 4-bath. Little Dutch style. I'm all in on this baby. I mean, oversized furniture, sexually active lady drapes. Don't like that. Ethan Allen ass floor lamps. Stonework on the addition is nice. This is pathetic. The decor is okay. This is okay. I like the extended pantry out here. Should have a wet bar here. There should be a sink for drinking. That's fine. It's a nice drinking area.
Humans of Morrowind just gifted 10 Salmon Clip Perfect Nick memberships.
They must have loved the Thomas Jefferson rimming story. Bonquisha was rimming Thomas Jefferson after he pulled his powdered wig off. His rear side, his backside had built up quite the musk.
Yes, may the cotton fields blow in the wind and ever be at your back.
The lemons had not done enough. The scrubbing the anise with the lemons had not done enough work for the day.
The rancid smell of the day's labor lingered on her posterior.
Get in there! Just like you think they're talking like that. It just cuts back to like 1712. Get in there! I'm kinky!
He do too much.
Oh, you nasty. Ooh, your wig stink. Ooh, damn. She's powdering it for him.
Yeah, she got a splinter in
Damn, y'all need some more talcum. Yo, ass. Put some on my ass.
Giving his wig a retwist.
Yeah, give him a twist. Damn, TJ. You should call him TJ. Damn, TJ, you right. Now this house is gigantic. So love the courtyard, like the backyard, bluestone, ashlar pattern rear, fireplace, wood rack, teak furniture, windows abound. I love the style of the home. Style of the home is great. Dual chimneys, fantastic. Huge square footage into that. Kitchen's good enough. I mean, it's a little under, but I'm not going to get over. I'm not going to, you got a Thermador 60-inch stainless steel backsplash. I'll take it. The Mackenzie Child's teapot tells me who lives here. A lady who's, sexually active, alcoholic, wine-drinking lady who throws her legs up in the air and clanks them out. The chocolate brown painted original woodwork is cool with me. Low ceilings, more than likely. The original red oak floors are dope. Rugs dope. Original woodwork is dope. I mean, it's good. The mudroom, oversized mudroom. This is great for a Massachusetts native that has 5 kids. You're not going to be able to build something like this for this price per square foot. You've got far and away living spaces tucked away nicely, normal sized bedrooms. None of the finishes are over the top, but none of them are under enough to make me mad. The soapstone, I like the detail here on this master suite. That's cool enough for me. I'll take it. The exterior is dope. I mean, these ceilings are 7 feet, but the craft room, the bonus room, and the attic is cool. They got the popcorn machine. This is where you have the rich girl parties in high school. You go up there, you get crazy, but the yard is dope. The backyard is cool. I know the area. That's a good deal. That house is going to sell. 6-bed, 4-bath, 6,700 square feet. They paid $889 in 2012. $518 in 98.
Right.
I was right at $880 for 12. Nice. This is nice. Nice piece. Really nice. It's great. It's going to sell, too. Mike X, you should have seen that. If Mike X's kids watching this, your dad should have bought this house. It's cool. Rather than go through the hell we just went through building our own. Great. Great house. Guys, that's it.
Okay.
Guys, we're going on tour. I appreciate your patronage. I just dropped a set of rugs on everybody. Guys, the rugs coming out this week and next week are the best rugs I've ever dropped. Way too much money I spent. I don't care. The best shit I've ever had. All right? Grab them. Buy them. I want your business. I appreciate your business. Shop me to high hell. Just home, shop, new arrivals. French posters, Soviet posters, cheap things, expensive things, stuff for you, stuff for everybody. Tulus, Kanyas, Sarabs, Turkish stuff, mint condition Sultanabad, new, made by the best people in the world. I kept one of these for myself. Harry's, room size. You wanted them, I got them. All right, mint condition, ready to go. Guys,
Ooh, snakes.
I know, that thing's huge. It's awesome. The Marvin Bailey stuff, that American craft. I appreciate it. Guys, we're going on tour. Let's sell out. Let's have a fun with it. I'm going to make a fucking hell of a show in the fall. We're going to be coming off shooting the show. We're going to be all full of piss and vinegar, all kinds of funny ideas. It's going to be the best goddamn thing in the world. Come see me in California. Ben Avery, Mike Ridley, friends are coming with us. All right? It's going to be a stand-up show and Scuffed Realtor.
Shane Gillis.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
They're going to be there.
They're coming to the shows.
Yeah.
Tom Segura, he's going to be at my show. He said no.
Jimmy No Breaks.
Yep.
Hit him up.
Yeah, we will. All the boys. Appreciate it. We'll see you maybe not next week. I don't know. I'll let you know. Okay. But the week after, I've got Hans Leray coming on. Guys, follow him. Hans Leray Design. This guy's awesome. I'm lucky to have him. He's cool. He breaks down interior decorating a lot more than I do. He's a professional at it. He studied it. Information. You want your place to look fucking dope? This guy's going to tell you how to do it quickly, okay? He's going to be a guest. I try to bring you the guests that I just appreciate, and I think that will fit well. The accounting stream was fucking perfect. The mortgage stream was fucking perfect. Hans Leray is going to be absolutely fucking perfect. I'm really, really excited about it. And I'm going on Soder. We've got a lot of things going on. So lots and lots of shit. World Peace 3 coming out. We're shooting it right now. We're in heaven. We're having a good time.
World War III.
It's World War III out there.
Mosquito.
That's it. Anthony Jeselnik's coming. I'll see you guys.
You'll be there.
Oh, yeah. I've had a hemorrhoid. I popped my hemorrhoid mid-show.